Alright, Tats.
Hmm?
Wait, check your YouTube.
I'm still getting this weird shaky thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. Yeah, I see it now. Yep. I see it on stream now.
Alright. So you can see the feed?
I can see the stream too. Yeah, like the messages on the right.
Alright. Now click go live.
How would you monitor my messages though?
Easy. I'm gonna have your YouTube chat open.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, he has
So-
both of them open. I even have them open.
Alright, sweet. So what does it say go live? Shit.
Should be on the top.
Yeah.
I want to say top right, but I could be wrong because I haven't seen it in a while and they keep updating it.
Oh man.
Hmm.
It says creators adopting live automated mid-roll, so 20%. Dismiss that, yeah? Just a little message that pop-up saying about revenue. I can just get rid of that.
Yeah. You already know about that.
Still can't see go live. I don't see it say go live.
It's not on where the normal create button is.
Still can't see go live. I got end stream, that's it. And I don't know where create is. The hell?
Unless it's already streaming. I don't know.
It is already streaming.
Oh, well then, I
And it's
guess
already
for...
streaming right now.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Why didn't you say that then? I thought you told me it was
Right?
not streaming.
You were like,
Christ,
click
Jeff.
go live.
Oh.
And we're like, where's the go live? Oh, we're actually live right now.
You said go live. Oh my god, Jeff, come on now. Jesus.
Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
I'm having trouble with Twitch.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so we may have to cut off the Twitch stream.
Oh dear, okay. Wait, what's wrong with Twitch?
It keeps displaying the Tats crew is now offline, despite,
Being
not
online.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut off the
Well,
Twitch
we
stream.
tried.
We tried. We're gonna stream to YouTube.
We tried.
It can be a little wonky trying to get both of them without like a dedicated program for it or setup.
Yeah. Anchor it right here. Well, we tried doing two, but it didn't work.
We're just
I'm
not
still-
cool enough yet.
No.
We're working on it.
Still getting that shaky feeling. Hopefully that'll go away. Why is it doing it? Didn't do it yesterday.
Again, you might have to reboot your headset, maybe.
Alright, just to reiterate, welcome to the stream, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that will go. That shaky thing will go away because it's really annoying.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about too. Do.
If I do this and go back.
Oh,
it fixed it.
Yeah, so I was saying take your headset off.
No,
put it
I
back on.
didn't do that. I did the I just went to the virtual desktop and then I turned it off and it fixed it. Weird.
Yeah.
That's so strange. Okay.
But
Hello
yeah,
everyone.
Everyone, we are live right now. I'm currently not in the gameplay. I'm in the back monitoring the streams. In fact, the stream you are seeing right now is being streamed from my computer, but with Tats' permission, of course.
Because we lack the hardware at the moment, but we're working on it.
Yeah, we are. We answer any questions that you want to come in, that's fine.
Yes, we are answering questions, but YouTube members and Patreons take top priority.
Let's go to the first place. We're not putting music on just in case Croco doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, let's move that. Sorry, this is not good. There we go. I left the camera back in that lobby. So.
Oops.
Anyone play Banjo-Tooie? It's the best platforming game in my opinion.
Of all time.
Well, for me anyway. I really enjoyed it.
Alright, I'm just gonna copy this. Go to Discord.
Me change the...
Comment have a go.
Oh, so you have the music on?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I'm not
Do you want me
recording, so I'm not streaming, so I can have it on.
I suppose we could put it on, right? I don't think that's going to be an issue.
If we're talking more than the song is on, then maybe we have a shot.
How did Let's Players get away with it?
I don't know if they do. They probably do. I don't know. Because they talk the whole time, I guess. I don't know. I am not that familiar with the ins and outs of getting the copyright gods. Angering them.
Angering them?
Yep.
Alright, I've just sent out the @ here to the fan server. We should be getting a lot more people now.
Alright, maybe I should have done the same. I'm still getting the weird shaky thing. What the hell?
Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone.
Okay.
Hi Dex, hi Rasha.
Let's see.
Hey, how
Any
you doing?
questions is all welcome.
Any and all
This
questions.
is our first time we've done this stream before, so.
Yes, any and all questions are welcome.
Well, we did one like a few days ago. That was on Jeff's stream, I believe.
Yeah, that was on my stream. That was just testing the waters.
Yeah.
We did want to do this on both Twitch and YouTube, but Twitch just didn't want to cooperate.
Okay. Do you think that I don't know what's wrong with this? Like, why I'm still getting that shaky thing.
Been a fan for 10.
Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, we have our first question from Chaos
Mm-hmm.
God. What has got to be the most annoying enemy you've ever faced in games?
Any flying enemy, probably that really irritates me. Ones that are out of reach, they really annoy me.
Yeah. I hate any that like paralyze you or hold you down.
Ones that just unkillable and they come after you all the time. That's really irritating. But I don't think of from one game though. Like if I can think of one from one game.
Yeah, I think it's more of a trope.
Alright, then we have a question from... I'm not joking, his name is Batman.
Okay, from
thanks,
Batman.
Bruce. Thanks for showing up.
Have you all ever gotten scared reading a horror script?
Well, the first creepypasta I read was Squidward's Suicide. That was the first one I read. So, and that's kind of what got me into it. Other than that, I think there was one.
Yeah, I only get scared reading a horror story when I have to narrate it, and there's something that's a bunch of words I have to look up to pronounce. That's the true nightmare.
We have a question from Cat where I'm just gonna call you Cat. You're all narrators, right?
Well, Jeff is. I mean, Solace is. Sorry, Jeff's the lead gameplay recorder. And I used to narrate, then I stopped narrating because I didn't want to give people the wrong impression of my voice.
Then we have a question.
Solace is narrator.
Then we have a question from SCP
It's right here, behind.
5. So, question: will there be more Sedition tapes based off the SCP Wiki tales? Like the Desire Camera video seemed to take a lot of inspiration from the Desire Cam Wiki tale.
Yeah, we're doing a part 2 for the Desire Camera. We're going to include a lot more SCPs we didn't include the first time around. Gate Guardian is one of them. The Cannibal is another one. Yeah, we're writing a lot more because people like that big selection of SCPs they probably never heard of before. So there is another one that's going to be made soon. And then we're going to be making something other than that in the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna... Not sure yet what we're going to do with the after that one. So.
All right, then we have a question from GG Twin B. Why are you dressed as Act?
I don't know. I like the fashion. It's sort of my fashion style. That's what I go with. So. If you've seen the photo of me on my YouTube page, yeah, that's me. That's kind of the fashion style I go with. But I'm making. A friend of mine is making a custom model of a 3D model of me. So when that's done, I'll be switching to that. So yeah.
Okay, damn, the questions are coming in fast.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, I can handle it. Angry Cat says, "Love you guys. Been watching since I was 12. My favorite was the Japanese ritual video."
Mm.
Oh, the ritual, the Japanese creepypasta video. Yeah, I really like that. I enjoyed working on that one. What one did you like working on, Solace?
Oh man, there's so many. Especially because it's like I forget a lot of them, but there's some that stick out. Let me think. I remember experiment creepypastas was good, even though I wasn't like the greatest at what I was doing at the time. Like,
I think
I guess because I was excited, like a lot.
Yeah. I think one of my favorites was the internet creepypastas. That one was really, really hard to do.
Mm.
So I had to modify every single web page, try and change it so that everyone was typing as if they would. Then had to make like fake deep web pages to make it look like the chat was going down the screen. Oh, but I'm really happy with how that one turned out. But that was the hardest one to work on. Hardest creepypasta video.
Yeah, I was say like Common Levels holds that title.
Oh yeah, Common Levels. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one was oh boy, was it 85 levels? Every one of them I had to go into a Gary's Mod map or VR chat world and take just liminal space screenshots of each one. Well, videos of each one.
Okay.
And find a way to get rid of the HUD.
Sure.
Alright, we have a question from Ross Johnstone. Are you planning or making a new indie horror games video? Those are always fun.
Oh, the horror indie games? Ooh. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, we plan to. I think we're doing another Horror Indie 3, I think we are doing. Or Horror Indie 2. I'm not sure about freeware horror indie, because there's so many freeware horror indie games now out. But we might do Horror Indie 2. Thinking about it.
Alright.
Yeah, because...
GG Twin B asks, I miss Mongoose. What happened to him?
Mongoose? Yeah, he's still around. He does, he's just really busy with, voice work now. It's really hard to get him around, but I don't know, really, I think he does, or he has done, voice work for commercials. And he recently, well, actually, it was a couple of years ago, he did voice work for a character in Fire Emblem, from what I heard. So yeah, congrats to him.
And then we have another question from SCP-035. I'm pretty sure we already answered this, but are you making more tapes based off the SCP tales? Every other Sedition tape has been original lore, give or take a few details, but the New Era video takes a lot of inspiration from the tales. I'm pretty sure we just
Sorry, Jeff, the audio cut off. Can you say that again about that one? Sorry, I misheard it.
Okay, SCP-035 asks, are you making more tapes based off the SCP tales? Every other Sedition tape has been original lore, give or take a few details, but the New Era videos take a lot of inspiration from the tales.
Oh, I have no idea. Well, we're just gonna have to play when we get round to it. We had a scriptwriter, didn't we? Solace. And they ended up leaving the team. They effectively did write quite a few of our Seditions from 035 all the way up to 343. and they were one of the leading people working on it. And
And
when we did the
like
9
team structure.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
And
had a
then
whole team set up that was working pretty well, but everything like life just happens, and people had to, drop out from whether it was I'm going to school now and stuff like that. So we've had to restructure a lot of our creative process when it came to the series.
and
So
then,
we're still
Yeah.
trying to find legs and find life after after all of that. So bear with us on that a little bit. Mhm.
and then we have a question from a member of the channel. Dragonberry Mead. What game is this?
Banjo-Tooie, one of my favorite platforming games of all time.
In
I
VR
think
chat.
in VR
In
chat.
VR chat.
I don't even know where you
there we
went.
go, it's working now. I went to inside the temple.
Oh, all right, I'm on my way.
Oh, the man. Sorry. The disadvantage of having long hair. Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
Alright. Fan Gamer asks, How are you, Tats, and voice actor of Watch? His name's Solace.
Solace. I'm doing good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just not sure why my VR headset is really shaky, like it's an earthquake. I don't know it wasn't like that yesterday or the day before, but I'm gonna tough through it. So
Yeah, or reboot it. You can pick one. It's
All
probably
right.
just
yeah, but if I reboot it, that's gonna end the stream, I think, right?
not end the stream, but it'll go like maybe black screen for Jeff for a little bit until you're back
Yeah.
and hit share. Because Jeff's
Okay.
doing all the actual streaming.
So if I just press the power button and then I put it back on again, that should do it.
Hopefully, that's in theory. I can't promise it'll work, but that's the quickest best shot.
All right, I'll press it quickly. See what happens. Okay, I'll be right back.
Anyway,
then-
more questions. We got it.
More questions. Got it. Then we have a question from Undead Prince of Chaos. Will we see more Backrooms themed lists? I would love to see a video that covers the top levels of the Backrooms.
Yes, that is planned. The thing is, I didn't want to sort of take other people's content on that, so I want to recreate it myself. But in order to get that sort of realistic looking feel, I would need to try making it in Blender. And Solace did witness me try and make level 0 to start off with. It was alright, but
Yeah.
it could use a little bit more work though. So if there's more people that want to see that list for Backrooms, then I'll work on it more. But yeah, that's the plan anyway.
Then we have a question from Hardy Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Tats, I've been a fan of your channel for a while. Have you watched Analog Horror, and if so, do you have a favorite?
So like the one I saw was Smile Tapes, I think. The one a long time ago. This is the model that Aurora made for me, but it's not finished yet. Yeah, have you seen the Smile Tape, Solace?
No, I don't. I can't name any. I know what Analog Horror is. I've seen clips and stuff, but I've never actually. I don't know any content creator or anything like that. I do appreciate it though. It's really cool.
Mandela Catalog. I've seen that one too. And then there's the what is it? I don't remember. I think it's called Grey something. And I've seen like a clip or a short clip of this giant like skeleton thing going into someone's house. That was really well done. I can't remember what it was called. Lunar Lord showed me it. So.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get these questions out to you guys as fast as I can.
Okay.
The next question I see is from Wolf Destiny. Hey, Wolfie Destiny. Hey, Tats, what's your favorite anime?
I haven't seen anime in a long time, but growing up, I think I did have a few favorites. Azumanga Daioh, I like that. Lucky Star, Tenchi Muyo, I used to like that. guess you can count Pokemon as a anime, right? Growing up, yeah.
Sure is.
Also, keep in mind, if I don't get to your question, just repost it, and I'll try and get it again.
Just not too much.
Just not too much, because that would be considered spam, and YouTube doesn't like that.
Also, yeah, Solace can get questions too, not just me.
Oh, yeah.
Solace and Jeffy here too.
I'll answer that. My favorite's Lupin the Third.
Okay.
Um,
I don't watch a lot of anime, but that one, yeah,
Lava-
I've always liked.
Lava Creeper People asks, have you listened to Toho soundtracks before? You should.
Yes. I say yes, I have. They're very, very catchy. Everyone's favorite Cherno. Well, my favorite anyway, but everyone knows that song. And Flandre.
Yes.
All right, then we have a question from Pointman Productions.
Let's go.
What's your guys' favorite SpongeBob episode?
That'll be Solace's. I've never seen SpongeBob. I'm sorry, I've never seen a SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
I grew up with Cartoon Network. I didn't watch Nickelodeon stuff. I think it was on Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
It was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't watch it.
I like the orientation episode. That was pretty good.
What, the Krusty Krab training video?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. The ceiling is right, Squidward. Let's see. Yeah, I would have to say that one.
Okay, then we have a question from Laser Weldo 92. Are you considering more creepypasta list videos or true horror videos? Been a fan for almost 12 years, by the way.
Creepypasta? We have one more creepypasta video to make, unfortunately, and that's the Monsters, the creepypasta monster one. Because I'm not sure if the creepypastas is as popular as they once were. So yeah, we'll just do one entry. Maybe do gaming creepypastas too. Unsure yet though. But yeah, for now it's just like one entry left. So
yeah, I'm just going down through these, trying to get them as fast as I can.
No, you're good.
UNSC Marine asks, "Hey Tats crew, how's life been for you all recently? Life's been pretty good for me."
Been good for me too, thanks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mm-hmm.
And then we have a question from Undead Prince of Chaos again. Will we see a list on top SCP groups of interest? There are so many GOIs, groups of interest in the SCP universe, that I feel a list on them would be a perfect topic.
I'm not sure what you mean by that list. I've not heard. You mean like as in Euclid, Keter, or Safe?
No, like the factions.
Oh, you mean like the rival
the
organizations?
Serpent Hand, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. There's we are doing a list on there. It's called Rival Organizations to the SCP Foundation. So yeah, that would be on there. Chaos Insurgency, Not to Wondertainment, Church of the Broken God. Yep, that would all be there. Can we go in the kickball stadium? Oh, damn, we can. That's
don't
cool.
know where I am.
Okay, so we have a question from PM Conspiracy, but I can answer this for you, Tats.
Mm-hmm.
They ask, was there a reason given to why the original Japanese creepypasta video was taken down? And I can answer that. It was because Japanese companies copyrighted it.
Well,
or Japan itself, I can't remember.
It was banned outright in, like, Japan was the only country that allowed you to see it. There was a company that was responsible, but I don't remember the name of it. But apparently that company was responsible for copyrighting any material that wasn't just Japanese. It was like Korean, Vietnamese, Chinese. So I don't know what their deal was, but yeah, that is what happened. Which is bad because I really, really enjoyed that video. But I thought because it was so popular, I had to re-upload it again and censor everything.
But yes, now we have a question from Moopy. When will there be a new SCP video?
As in just an SCP list or a sedition? For the SCP list, I'm thinking of which one to work on because there's so many entries. But I have to reach that road when I get to it. I don't know whether to do like car or truck or boat or SAD SCPs. But if you're thinking of a bigger list that's going to come out, it's the remaster of Scariest SCPs 2. That's going to come out in June, because that'll be the anniversary when it was released last time, the original. So get ready for the Scariest SCPs 2 remaster to come out then. So yeah, we'll be removing some entries like the Seven Brides one that won't be there because reasons. But some of them will be removed too because they're just not scary, and we're going to include better ones like the Cannibal. Yes, that one. If you're a patron, you would have seen some videos of the Cannibal model, which is really cool.
Yeah, we post behind the scenes and like little sneak peeks on there.
Alright, then we have a question from Raymond Sanchez. Will there be fur coat SCP videos or Kitsune videos? I don't know that. I don't know what you mean by that.
I fortunately don't know what that is.
Oops.
Then we have a question from Fangamer again. For Tats and voice actor of Watch, again, his name's Solace.
Yeah, it's Solace, that's his name. Count Solace.
What's your favorite SCPs?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I don't really know. Especially because I'm very limited on my knowledge about. It's ironic. It's like Watch knows everything about SCPs and I don't. I'm like the least knowledgeable out of everybody.
I can give you my favorite SCP, SCP-5094.
Yeah, because it would be so lame for me to choose 035 for obvious reasons. So.
Solace, could you get back to the temple bit?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me see.
Then we have. Oh, by the way, Evil Death Azul says hi.
Hi.
Yo,
where the camera is? There it is. Hello.
Well, this is a prison compound. Oops.
And then we have a. Let's see, reading through these, trying to find questions. SCP-035 does have a question for Solace, and that is, what voice changer do you use for SCP-035?
I made it myself, so it's not so much a voice changer as it is a series of effects on my normal voice, but they're tuned down to 50%. So half of it's my regular voice or my actual voice, and then there's like a slight pitch shifter, one high, one low, and I think there is a phaser on there just to give it that wet sound. Because when I was making it for the tapes, the original tapes, the part 1, part 2, I wanted it to sound kind of like wet because obviously the goo and stuff, and so yeah, I added a phaser on top of okay, well he has a lot of personality, so we're going to do the shifter for one high, one low, and one middle, which would be mine. And then the phaser to give it that wet, kind of weird fluid sound. So yeah, it's just a series of effects. There's no particular program or anything that I use.
Alright. I was going to ask this question, but I'm first going to get this question out of the way since a YouTube member said this question. Dragonberry Mead says, is there a series or subject that you don't like but feel obligated to make videos about because it fits the theme of your content?
No, not really. So we don't really go into any dark topics like deep web stuff or deaths or anything like that. So we don't talk about anything like that. But no, not really. There's not been any topics that I'd go into because I generally don't find that stuff interesting. I don't think the audience should find that stuff interesting either. But yeah, what about you, Solace or Jeff? Do you think we should cover topics like that or not?
Not really, no.
I don't know. I mean, we tend to do more fictional work. We tend to gear towards that. But yeah, I think we mostly just work on things we like and things we enjoy. So there's not really anything that we are like dreading to work on, thankfully, because again, all of these ideas and stuff are just born out of, oh, that'd be cool if, those kind of things.
All right,
So
going back up, we have a
Yeah.
question from Point Man Productions. When will Jeff get to narrate a video?
yeah, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think you have the unique voice. I could have you as an SCP.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Solace, where are you?
I was in the temple, but you weren't here, so I
No, I said
wandered off.
outside the temple, like as in like the
Oh,
entrance
there.
part.
I
No,
was there when
Wooden
I was
Hollow.
talking about a wooden hollow. Oh, let me.
Yeah, with Master Jiggy Wiggy. That one.
The other. All right, let me find my way out of here. It's like the damn water temple in here.
Alright, and we have a question from UNSC Marine again. A question for the whole Tats crew. Well, there's only 3 of us here. Do any of you play Smash Brothers? And if so, do you have any mains or a main?
I do. I used to. Well, I had played Smash Brothers 64, I played Melee, and I've got Ultimate. That's the only ones I've played. Oh, and that Smash Remix game, I played that too. So I really enjoyed it. What was the other part of the question, Jeff? Sorry, I kind of.
If you do you have any mains or a main?
Oh, okay. The 3 mains that I always had was Ganondorf and Captain Falcon and Mewtwo. Those were my 3 mains, and that was in Melee and in Ultimate. So, all right, I'm gonna put the thing down. And about you, you 2, any mains in Smash that you liked or play?
Jeff.
My favorite is Melee, hands down.
Any mains that you do?
Any mains?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a tough one.
Let's go to.
It's been a while since I've played it, so I don't really have a main.
Yeah, mine's pretty much the same answer with like, oh, Melee is my favorite because that was the one I played the most of. Because I never really played a lot of Smash as an adult, but when I was a kid, when the GameCube was in like first coming out, Melee was like the thing to play. That I didn't really have a main either, but I did play a lot of Mewtwo just because Mewtwo's cool and I like the imagery.
Even though he was kind of like a light character, he would get sent flying.
Wasn't maybe the most practical, but I didn't care. I was just like, oh, but it looks cool, and I love Mewtwo. I like Pokemon, so
Yeah.
I never took it seriously.
Alright, we have a question from Undead Prince of Chaos. Will you ever consider making a remake of like maybe Top Abandoned Areas? I feel like that video has both an eerie yet soothing vibe to it, especially with the footage of the locations and the music.
I'm not sure because most of those people. Oh, I just hit my chair. Great. Most of the videos that I had used back then were professional photographers. And that means I'd have to contact a lot of people to get it working. The videos again. So maybe, I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that one.
You can send me to those locations and I'll record them for you. It's only going to cost a couple $100,000, but just saying, the offer stands.
Right?
Well, if I disappear, then you can make a creepypasta out of it, so you win either way.
The disappearance of Witch.
Yep.
Alright, Rashika asks, hello, Tats crew, how is everyone?
Doing good, thank you.
Doing great.
Apart from my VR keeps making everything shake still, and I gotta keep switching to desktop and then back. Maybe because I'm streaming. I've never had this. Maybe that's my stuff.
No, you didn't have that issue yesterday.
No, but I wasn't streaming yesterday, so.
Alright.
Maybe.
Like this is directly through my YouTube, remember? So.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought Jeff was doing the stream.
No, Jeff was doing it on his channel yesterday.
No. Is he streaming? Because you give him the stream key, so.
But I'm still looking at like the window for my the YouTube thing is still up on my screen.
Yeah, that's just watching a video player. Yeah.
I don't know if that's causing it.
Anyway, next question.
There are technical issues there.
Alright, we have a question from a YouTube member. Coney Pone says, question for the team. Do y'all make the models yourself for the videos? If so, how long do they usually take?
Which particular one
Just
are
like
you
Source
referencing?
Filmmaker.
Yeah, with
Mhm.
Source Filmmaker, the most of the models are already pre-asset. Sorry, I can't speak.
Yeah, they're
Hmm.
from the workshop usually, and
Yeah, you
if
can
there's any
get them
change
there.
to them, yeah, you can. We just change the scale or the size or anything, so
Yeah, or
hopefully
the
no
color of
one.
them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
When you
most
think of
people
a
would
good
know
example.
where watch is, like who watch is in our videos. Just it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yeah,
So
I know.
And then,
Tats will talk about it. Yeah.
and
that's
then,
why we have the face sensor, because there's no
Mhm.
actual face. You can't open the mouth of the character, so that's just why the face is censored all the time in the seditions. Same with Jacobs, the mouth doesn't work, so the face is censored.
alright, we have a question from Dizzy Gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Would there ever be a sequel to the top 25 lost episode creepypastas? That is
No,
very.
unfortunately, there won't be. That because we feel like this happy just with the original Lost episode. I don't think there needs to be another one because well, I think all the good ones were done. Like I don't think there was ever. I don't know any new Lost
Yeah,
episodes
I was about to say, unless like
being.
a bunch of new ones showed up, I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't keep track of that stuff, so
we were kind of reaching for ritual pastas too. When we
yeah.
did when we did ritual creepypasta, we were kind of like, okay, we're running out of material. What are we going to use? So we just searched for
Mhm.
any good pastas and stuff for that one. But yeah, unfortunately, there won't be another lost episode creepypastas.
Mhm.
Also, chat, I'm not seeing those hearts pop up.
No. I think there's someone missing on the top of this mountain here.
Yeah, where's the King Babam? He should be here, right?
I'll be King Bomb. Give me a second.
There you go. That's better, chat.
Let's see.
I don't think I can reach it. I've put the camera so far
I
away I
don't.
can't
I
even
don't have
reach it.
King Bomb, but I have Beetle. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's from which one?
I think Wind Waker.
No, he's not.
Or
He
no,
doesn't wear that in Wind Waker, does he?
I don't know. I am not familiar in my.
He's usually sat down. Well, maybe it is from Wind Waker, but I've never seen him like that. Wear that before.
No, we'll
I
we'll make a 4-hour lore video on Beetle.
Alright, we have a question from Misery Minty. Will there ever be a video of top theories?
Theories.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. Like what type of theories that you have in mind?
Like, they gave an example, like, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I don't know how we can make that into a video.
Then we have a question from Kirintic.
Share.
Kirintic.
Hands off the Funyuns.
Will there ever be a sequel for Top Goriest Games, or would that be too risky for demonetization?
We did. There is one still on the channel. It was recently re-uploaded. Because I finally have the rights to show it. It's called Top 110 Violent Gory Games. That was a long time ago. I did narrate that one, and I had to use Audacity to deepen my voice because it sounded weird. But yeah, that was the video. But I don't know. We might remake it and do bloodthirsty games. That was planned, but we might put it into genre of games instead because there's so many. So it'd be like bloodthirsty
Ooh.
games in first-person shooters, bloodthirsty games in side-scrolling beat 'em ups, that type of thing. And that way you
Do I
can
get?
search for your very own different genre of game and you can find it instead of it just
Yeah.
being all together. Because like 150 guns and games was way too big. It was all bundled together.
And if I narrate it, I'll sound as bloodthirsty as Kenshin.
Oh god, yes.
I'll try
That
my
was
best.
funny.
Alright.
Yeah, that guy was a little bit too excited about that narration.
Alright, then we have
Perfect.
a question from Pointman Productions. Has Tats' opinion on GTA 4 changed since the 70 disappointment disappointing games came out.
Yes, I'm still not happy with that game. I'm still pretty annoyed and disappointed with it because even at the end of the game, there's just this sense of meh. Okay, there's some things I like about the game, but overall, I just feel it's. I think it's out of all of the Grand Theft Auto games, that is probably the most like realistic looking one, especially with the new the engine that they use. But
I
not
love
fun.
the city though.
Liberty City.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah, I think that's more that one's more realistic in terms
like
of
if you go to
realism.
Times Square, it's like, ooh, this is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's more realism than GTA 5. Like that city feels more alive than GTA 5. Los Santos.
Yeah.
No, I can't deal with that, Solace. I can't.
Oh, move.
Okay, then we have a question from PM's Conspiracy. Do you or any of the crew get quote unquote scared creating any of your horror videos?
I've jump scared myself a few times when I've gone back to see some of my old videos, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't even remember putting that in. So I actually scare myself sometimes when I look back on them. But most of the time, I know where I'm gonna put like a scare in. But there's just sometimes where I completely forget I put that in. Like when sometimes I work on animation, and I remember I put a scare directly here. This is gonna happen, and then I still get scared by it, even though I knew I put it in.
Wow. Bonus question: have you ever gotten a nightmare from while making a video?
Oh,
related to it.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Do I?
We got a $20 donation from Coney Pony.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And they
Appreciate
ask
that.
in the super chat, love from the chat and the team. Love for the chat and the team.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Chat, let's get some hearts for Coney Pony.
Yes.
I would do a heart hand sign if I could.
Get kind of like
up.
that before I break my controller. Yeah, there you go. Thumbs up. There we go.
That's as good as it's gonna get. What else I got here? There we go. I'm the wrong enemy in the wrong game.
Wait. What did you turn into?
What
is the name of this enemy, guys? What is the name of this enemy? Do you know? I know what it is, but do you know what it is? No, that's Mario.
No, I accidentally pressed the pause button.
Oh, okay. Jeff, what are the chats saying? Do you know what the enemy is? Jeff?
Nobody. We haven't gotten any responses yet, except for one.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
That's the spiked strawberry thing.
Spiked strawberry.
It's a gummy drop with spikes on it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you drop your candy on the carpet.
Coney Pone says, "Isn't that from Zelda?"
Yeah. Sure, do you know the name of it?
And then Miguel Zamora asks, "Lever?"
Yeah, that's it. It's the lever. Yeah. They appear in they've been in pretty much every Zelda game. I think they're the more annoying in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that as a pet though?
Spikes are kind of precarious.
Up. Hang on, guys. Hang on. We got a $2 Canadian dollar donation from Media Ghost, and they say, "Hey y'all, Swiggly McGreasy."
Hello.
Well, hi. Thanks for the donation too. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's see.
What's your favorite world in Mario 64, Solace?
Big Boo's Haunt.
Let's go there then, shall we?
Yeah.
We had that on our creepy music in for platforming games.
Yeah, I think I did that listing. I think
I gave you that one, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you can actually die in this level. In all these levels, you can actually get if you walk into the Goomba, you actually get injured.
Oh, well, I'm doing better in this than I am in any 64 playthrough I've ever done. Yeah. I'm really
You're in
bad at
one
that
game
game.
too. You're a lever in Mario, but then
Yeah.
we have seen Mario enemies in Zelda, so like Link's Awakening.
Hmm. How do I get out of
I
here?
respawned. I just respawned. Yeah.
Oh, look, it does a
Alright.
little. Okay.
We have a question from. We have a question from Evasive Tats. Would you ever do a top remake games like Resident Evil 2 remake and Dead Space remake?
Yes, we are doing that. But we are doing it. Unfortunately, we're doing it for a list called disappointing remakes. So we are doing a list for disappointing remakes, and we are doing a list for disappointing remasters, and we are doing one for disappointing sequels, I believe, as well. Well, not as in because we did a disappointing games before, but that did not turn out very well. People were kind of annoyed with us with that. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that, even though you weren't part of the team back
I wasn't
then.
part of
But
the team,
yeah.
but I saw it. I seen it.
Yeah, people are kind of upset with us on that. But remember, when we mean disappointing, we don't mean it's terrible. We just mean it didn't live up to expectations.
And then we have a question from Point Man Productions.
What the hell? What? You just scared me then for a second. Okay, let's see.
Read
Then
that jump scare.
we have a question
Jesus.
from Point Man Productions. Would you rather see a Condemned 3, Half-Life 3, or Fear 4?
Those are some really good choices. I would probably go for. Well, I wasn't particularly happy with Condemned 2. It was okay. I did a video on it, but I feel it's kind of like disappointing compared to Condemned 1. But I am interested in the story to see where it goes, so probably Condemned 3. And Fear. I don't know where you can go with Fear. You know, but again, kind of interested in Fear as well. But I'm not sure where they're going to have a new company do it now. So well, I don't know. We have to see. Probably yeah, Condemned 3. That's the one I'll be looking forward to. Can you imagine if they made Condemned multiplayer like co-op?
Wow.
That'd be
Just
great.
do like Outlast Trials-esque.
Yeah.
I love Outlast Trials.
Oh, I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Solace, you want to come in here? The actual piano's in here.
Mm.
You know, our favorite
Our
thing.
favorite piano. Our coffee
Yeah, right
table
there.
with buck teeth.
Alright.
Mhm.
We have a question from Undead Prince of Chaos. Would you ever cover something like top ancient civilizations in games? Such examples such as the Forerunners from Halo or the Echidna tribe from Sonic.
I don't know yet, because I don't really know many tribes in games. But I do know we can do evil corporations in games. That's planned. That's a big list though. I think we have like 90 entries on it. So that would probably have to be changed to, again, game types, like first-person shooter, sandbox, fighting games. But yeah.
Alright, Woods Gump has a question. Hello stream, Woods Gump here. What is your favorite horror game and non-horror game?
I don't know if you count Ghostwire Tokyo as a horror game, but that is my favorite game of all time, is Ghostwire Tokyo. If it was not Ghostwire Tokyo, then it's Condemned Criminal Origins. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
What about you, Solace?
There. I love Condemned.
Yeah.
And Outlast.
Jeff, what about you, Jeff? Favorite horror game?
Probably Phasmophobia.
Well, that one's
Even though I
great.
didn't see you play that game though, because you've done everything in it.
We have a question from Mr. Nameless Purposeless the 7th. Question for everyone in the task crew: What do you all think of your influence on the SCP community?
I'm not sure. I don't think we were that popular in the SCP community. Well, the last time I looked at, I think I read a post. They were like, it's good, but you know, nothing's canon or something. I don't know if you saw that post, Solace.
I've
about it.
been told by multiple people, or at least like around, because I used to hang out with, or like I would be contacted by random SCP content creators,
Yeah.
and they were like, yeah, a lot of them will actually like just headcanon what you propose, because it's just like, okay, I like this more. So when in terms
Huh.
of like what I think about the influence, the first thing I think of is when people would tell me like, oh, now everyone just headcanons that this thing does this, or this SCP thinks this about this SCP. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, if it makes
Like,
the experience of being in the fandom better, then I mean, I say that's a
yeah,
big
that'd
dub.
be cool. I think like
I
most people
Mm.
now use Deal for 035. Didn't we? Was that the name of
Oh
it? Or I
yeah,
don't even
I get
remember.
like fan mail or like stuff or like Ko-fi donations or whatever from like various things from like people with that name, or like
Oh,
adopting
nice.
certain nicknames or stuff, or like certain jokes or something that we had put in the episodes. And like to this day, I still get a lot of those.
I
That's cool.
we have a
Oh,
question.
and there's one more thing too. Like, if you look up 343 on Google Images, that one of God, the one that I did of questions, just sat on the desk like this. For some reason, there's like so many images of that, and I'm like, that's not like, that's just a cheap model I got of Zeus. Now everyone's assuming that's what God looks like. I wanted
As a
God to look like the
headcanon.
one in this edition, like the 343 with the suit. That's how I imagined him looking. I didn't really have a good God model back then, so now everyone's using Zeus as God, and I'm like, no, that's not what I intended.
All right, we have a question from PM Conspiracy.
Okay.
What do you think about YouTubers making reaction videos to your content?
Oh no, I'm totally cool with it. I mean, I've been in some of the channels that react to the stuff. To me, I like it because I like to see how people react to it, and if they all react the same way. Like, if there was a jump scare, how does the person react? Do they all get scared at the same time? Do they think it's lame? And
Yeah,
yeah, I'm much for people reacting to the content we do. As long as they give
yeah,
proper credit to our channel where it came from originally, and don't say they made it because they didn't make it, then
yeah.
that's fine. I'm all good with that. I'm
Yeah, I
totally
love
fine with them
seeing
reacting.
reaction videos of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's also a rare chance for like feedback in real time.
Mhm.
It's a very interesting research platform for us. On top of just getting a nice like a confidence boost or morale boost of, okay, what we're doing is working, or like just feeling validated, because it can feel like stressful when something isn't working, or if you feel like, oh, is this like, I don't know if this is actually working in terms of like performance or self-satisfaction. So when it sees someone else enjoying it, it kind of fuels you more than if you just watched it, and like, because it's hard to work on something and enjoy it the way normal people enjoy it. You made it, so you know all the tricks, and you're tired of looking at it, honestly, like from your own view. So it's nice to see it from someone else's. It's refreshing.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we have a question from Point Man Productions, specifically for Solace. Solace,
Hmm.
who's your favorite prime asset in Outlast Trials?
Leland Coil. My favorite is Leland Coil. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say it like that. This is best boy.
Gonna respawn and go to the other world.
Up,
All right.
wait, hang on. Grim sends a $5 Canadian donation and says,
No,
"Think of
thank you.
think of this dono as a thank you. I've watched your videos for a while now, and I never had the chance to thank you personally.
No, thank you very
Mhm,
much for that. I really
mhm,
appreciate it. Thanks.
Let's
mhm,
let's get some hearts for
I'm
Grim."
glad I'm glad our videos could help you out and that you enjoyed them that much.
mhm. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. Mhm.
I think, Solace, if you go in there and you turn the music off, the music still plays. There's Princess's Secret Slide. I'm just gonna double check that. I think it's fine though. Nintendo's okay with that. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. I mean, everyone uses it. They use it in the cat videos.
yeah, that's true.
It's like most of the music, like Grant Curb Hope, like Banjo Tooie, they use it in cat videos. How do I
Yep.
get back again? I wanna. Oh, wait. What does this do?
All right.
Welcome.
Then
Okay.
we Then we have a question from Mercetin. Will
Boop.
Okay, this one's gonna be butchered, so I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can.
Okay.
Will you guys think of doing more game top lists, like top robot enemies or top coolest bosses in video games?
Yes. Oh, let me just move that away. There is, we are doing lists on bosses. Sorry, I'm gonna move the camera a bit closer because it's so I can't even reach the camera. It's so far away. Let me just move it closer. I put it so far across my room I can't reach it. 1 second. Okay, that's better. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we are doing a list on bosses. There's so many boss lists to do that I've put them categorized now. So you have alien bosses, there's baby bosses, cat bosses, robot bosses, you name it. You can think of any type of game boss, there'll be a list on that boss. That was planned.
Yeah, because what people don't understand is there is a Trello that has a giant
not
list of
public, though.
all the videos. Yeah, and there's like hundreds.
And
Yeah,
then,
they're no, not even that. I think there's probably thousands.
Thousands, maybe. Yeah, I'm underselling it apparently because there is a lot. I've tried to scroll through it, and the little scroll thing is so small.
Yeah, it's like that tiny.
Yeah.
And you just there'll be so many of them. So when people suggest something, we look for it and then we add it to the list. And then if we can't get around to recording that or finding footage for it, we get rid of that entry. So.
And then we have a question from Bulbasaur617. What's each of your favorite theme park ride?
I'm terrified of roller coasters, so I can only do those virtual reality ones where you sit in the chair and it rocks back and forth.
I've never been to a theme park.
Really?
Jeff, we need to take you to one. Come on.
Go to the theme park.
I never had the money to go to a theme park.
Oh well. Okay, fair enough.
So
I'm not a big roller coaster person, but I've gone on roller coasters like the Superman, the Steel Eel, stuff like that. But I don't really have a favorite because all of them are actively trying to kill me. So.
And then we have a question from Ghost210. Tats, as a tribute to worst acting in games, would you ever do a top good acting in games?
Oh, what do you mean the worst voice acting in games?
Yeah, I think that's what they mean.
We are remaking that list, by the way, because the one we had before was, I don't know, it had music and voices on it, and I don't know. Do we want to? I will get back to that question, but I wondered if we're gonna do we're gonna do voice acting in games. Do we want to narrate for it, or do we just let it play for itself?
I mean, maybe you can add like a couple like key instances, like, oh, this part stuck out, but then cut right back
This
to narrate.
this narration sucks, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Yeah. This blows. Here you go.
All right.
But in terms of best voice acting, then maybe I'm not sure. But there's quite a lot of games that have really good voice acting. So I know
it would be it would be very difficult.
Yeah.
Honestly, it'd be harder to do the good one than the bad one.
Yeah, because there's there's so much better good ones. There you go.
Yeah.
Much more good ones than there are bad ones. So.
All right. We have a question from Bersetten. Will there be any changes to SCP Top Scariest SCPs 2 Remastered?
Yes, there will be. Where's the camera? I've lost the camera again.
Right there.
The camera.
Stay still. Right here. On my logo. No, don't move it, because then the camera will move. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I lost the camera. Thank you. Yes, there will be some changes in Scariest SCPs 2 Remastered. Namely, we are removing the 7 brides because that's just bad news, and we are adding some new entries. As I said before, we are adding the cannibal is one of them, and Chicken Man is another one. So yeah.
Oh man, that reminds me.
And it's going to be scarier.
Joe Schmo, I'm gonna answer your question right now. Mongoose is not in the stream.
Yes, you're confusing Solace with voice of Mongoose. That's a good thing, Solace. If they think you're Mongoose, if you got the voice of Mongoose, that's good.
Yeah, we're vocal brothers.
We have a question from UNSC Marine. Question
Yep.
for you all. Which SCP creeps you out the most?
There's a lot. I mean, we are doing
Yeah.
a list in the future called unsettling or disturbing SCPs, and some of the stuff on there are. I don't even know if I'm allowed to make the video because it's so gross and disgusting. But yeah, there's a number. I don't. Well, have you seen the Pet Rock SCP? Jesus. There's this Pet Rock SCP, where it has like a mouth, and if you like open the zipper on the mouth, then it will start chanting, and then you gotta look after the pet rock, and it needs meat, and you're doing anything you can to feed it, which means killing other people, and then killing pets, and then even cutting parts of your own body off to feed it. That's gross. That was supposed to be in Scariest SCPs like 3, but I couldn't find a model for it. Damn, that is that one is creepy.
Alright, we have a question from Hugo CM. Hey Tats, what are your thoughts on the original Happy Appy creepypasta, and what was your thought process of changing it for top 22 non-gaming / 25 lost episode creepypastas?
When I thought of it, edgy. That's what I thought of it. Now that I think about it, extremely edgy and stuff. But for its time back then, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I did try and make it seem more believable by making it seem like it was removed off the Wikipedia page. But yeah, I mean, for the time back then, I thought it was pretty good. Now it's just like Jeff the Killer. It's just not much. As things with age go sort of like age away when time moves on, and it just feels a bit weird when you look back on it. It's like with games, when you look back on a game you played, oh, this is amazing, and then you play it now, you're like, why did I like this? Yeah. Let's find a new world, Solace. Boop.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to...
Alright, and we have a... I'm trying to get to these questions as fast as I can, like I said.
You're good.
But I also want to let Tats and Solace talk, get their opinions out on the questions.
Mm-hmm. I'll put one down. I think Aurora took me here.
The next question we have is from... Okay, here we go. It's another question by Mercetin.
Yep.
What is your favorite armor design in video games, and do you think the GIF creepypasta is less creepy with the screaming and ending?
The thing they're talking about, the GIF creepypasta?
Yeah.
What was the first bit again?
What is your favorite armor design in a video game?
Oh, armor. Wow, okay. There's a lot of good armor. Straight away, I think my favorite is probably the Oblivion or Daedric armor from Skyrim. I really like that armor. I need to get back on that one, but that's the top one. I'd say there's probably Oblivion or Skyrim's Daedric armor. I don't know about you, Solace. Any armor you like from the game?
I can't think of any. Yeah, because there's just so many from so many games. Oh man, it would probably have to be one of the Spartans from Halo. I just can't think of any particular one because there's just so many sick ones.
Hayabusa armor from Halo 3.
Yeah, I remember
that
wanted that so bad back then. Recon.
Wait.
What?
We have a $5 Canadian donation from Dragonberry. If the
thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks.
If the Tats team members were bosses in a video game, what would your attacks be?
Sorry, say that again, sorry?
If the Tats team members were bosses in a video game, what would your attacks be?
If I was a boss, I would use, my platform boots, because I have like 20-inch in real life. I would probably flatten you to death. That'd be one of my moves.
It won't let me in the passenger seat.
You need to open the door like a proper human. Solace.
What? Like a proper human? Do you see my
Yeah,
ears?
like a proper human. What would you be,
doesn't-
Solace, if you were a boss in the game?
Yeah, what would
Oh, I
you-
know. Jeff can be the parrot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for his special move, he pulls
Solace
out
can
a
use the
gun.
power of his voice.
Well, it'd be
Sorry,
a cough.
say that again, Jeff.
And for his special move, he pulls out a gun.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Just shut the door. There we go.
Come on. Come here. Mine would be anxiety. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Caw. It would be caw-inspiring.
Okay.
Alright, we have a question from Pointman Productions. Are there any videos you regret making, not including 70 disappointing games?
Yes. The disappointing games that I did?
No, not including
Not that one.
Yeah, like exempting that one. Excluding.
Not really, no. I think. Oh, that really terrible glitch condemned video. I don't know what was going on with that one. I did make another one a while back too, called Mass Effect one. It's called Commander Shepard's a Jerk. It was a stupid.
Oh, I remember
animation.
that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one. That was just. I think I was just completely high on sugar when I made that one. Okay, you didn't open the door. We can't get out.
You didn't tell me.
Okay, hang
Alright.
on. I'll try and get out in a second. Shut the engine off. Right, get out this. Okay, there we go.
We'll see you later. We'll see you later, Coney.
Yeah, you take care.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
have a good
hanging out.
one. Yeah, I'll come back now.
Alright, we have a question from...
Wait, it's not working?
nope, it got retracted, never mind.
There we go. Okay. There we go.
Alright, we have a question from Mercetin.
Yeah.
I am curious. Have you guys played War of the Monsters, and do you think its style was amazing for a 2000s era game?
I've not played that. Have you played?
No.
I've
I
never
have
played
not.
that. No.
I have not either.
Sorry about that.
I'll have to look.
Alright, we have a question from Barbie. Is she goth or emo?
I'm more goth, like alternative. So yeah. Fashion can for me. I just wear all sorts of alternative clothing, but I would say I'm not more emo. The one thing I do like though is the scene hair. That's about the only thing I like on the scene side of like fashion. Wait, what are you doing?
Alright,
I'm checking for
then
peanuts.
we have a question from Hugo CM. Question for all. Favorite creepypasta from any top creepypasta video so far?
Favorite creepypasta video?
No. Favorite creepypasta from any top creepypasta video so far?
Oh, that's a tough one. I still like Persuaded. That was one of my favorite ones.
Oh, I love Persuaded.
I think I broke
It's not a push to start. Did you break it?
Alright.
Damn.
Why is it not?
Alright, then we have a question from Media Ghost. Can we go to McDonald's?
Yeah,
Well, let's see if I can get the car working. I don't know what happened.
Femboy McDonald's.
And I broke it. Wait, I don't know what's happened. Like it was working a second ago. Now it's not working at all.
He blew out the engine.
No.
I can't even get out. We're stuck in here forever. We're gonna die here. I regret
Well, I'm gonna
doing.
eat you then.
Well, that'll only prolong your suffering. You're gonna have to starve and shrivel up like a raisin, like the rest of us.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Oh, there we go. Oh, come on.
I don't know what happened.
we
I
go.
can't.
Alright.
How did
then
you
we-
get out?
I don't know.
I'm stuck in here now.
Then we have a question from Cursed Jeans. Were there any
Okay.
ideas for videos that you thought weren't interesting or lacking?
Was there any videos? Damn.
No, not
But
videos.
as in like what?
Not videos,
Go on.
video ideas.
What ones we were gonna make, or like thought that we probably won't.
Yeah, thought that someone suggested or someone thought up of at one point, and you just didn't find it interesting.
There's been a few. I can't really think of many at the top of the head. There's one actually. There is one that I might do. I still haven't thought about it yet. I'll give a shout out to the person because I do know them. They're a patron of ours called Thursday, and they come up with a really good idea of doing like and a character in a game that you knew really well, but you really don't want to kill them because the game forces you to do it. And I thought that's a pretty interesting idea.
Alright, then we have a question from Point Man Productions. Big Mac or Whopper?
Can I say I've never had that before? I've never had a Big Mac or a Whopper.
I like Whopper. Well, it depends on the kind. I kind of like Whoppers a little bit more. Maybe it's just because I have them less. Because, like, Big Macs are easy to come by. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. Oh, God. Sorry. This is your pilot speaking. We're going to be experiencing some minor turbulence, please. Alright, there we go. We're good. Stuck the landing.
Can we at least close the door?
No. Oh.
Okay. You drive somewhere you're not supposed to drive.
Alright, we have a question from... Trying to pick a good one. Silver. Hey, Tats. Would you ever make a top scariest jump scares in games?
There'll be so many. There'll be way too many. We can do jump scare endings in games. That's planned. So.
Oh, it has a backup camera. Sorry. I can't. I'm stuck.
But yeah, jump scare endings in games is planned. Why are you standing up while you're driving?
That's how I do it in real life.
Alright, we have a question from PM. We have a question from SCP-31... PM Conspiracy. Has SCP-3166 Gorefield ever been mentioned in any of your list videos?
No, that one has not been in our videos. I'm not sure what we can do with that. But we've not had it in any of our entries, no, and it's not been in any future videos either. Not that I think of. So. You good? Solace? Okay.
Okay. We have a not serious question from UNSC Marine. Question, not serious this time. Why has Tax's avatar got a whole bakery back there?
I don't know how to answer that question. Maybe it's a recreation of me in real life, I guess. I don't know.
Yes.
People do say I have a big butt, so.
Yes.
Shadow Killer asks, do you and the team have any favorite Legend of Zelda games?
Wind Waker.
Really?
Or Ocarina.
No. Majora's Mask, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, I like Majora's Mask. I just suck at it, so therefore it can't be my favorite.
Right, chat, Majora's Mask, that's the best Zelda game, huh?
Yeah.
And worst Zelda game for me is definitely Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. I did not like that.
Alright, YouTube member Dragonberry Mead asked this question. Does Solace have a whole bakery?
I've been told, but I'm not gonna say. I cannot independently verify that. Yeah. Let's see. You're gonna have to ask my exes. So the shifter is backwards. To go in reverse, you have to bring the shifter forward. That is really bad.
You sure it's not just this vehicle that's broken and nothing else?
Oh, it's the vehicle. It's the vehicle.
Alright, we have a question from Point Man Productions. Have any of you ever been to Waffle House?
No, we don't have it over here in Britain. So.
We don't have it where I live.
We don't. I think we have like a few, but you know that's where all the wrestling matches happen in the city. You always want to be the guy who's undefeated in the parking lot of Waffle House. Let's see. Well, they have the Waffle House index. So if the Waffle House evacuates, that means you better run. It's closed. Let's see.
Alright, we have a question from Fireboy It's Lit. Hey Tats, would you ever do a top sad games like Life is Strange, Telltale's The Walking Dead, and the Red Dead games?
That is interesting. I think we are doing a list on that. Yeah, then I think of it, we are doing a list on sad. We are doing sad game endings too, so that also might be another thing we're doing. But possibly it will be done to game genre, because there's so many to go by.
Same turn every time. I can still salvage this.
But yeah, probably by game genre.
Alright, we have a question from Orange Joe. Cool that you play VR chat. Love the vids you've made. What's your favorite SCP?
Just favorite SCP? I can't choose. There's so many good ones. I really can't choose.
Then we have a question from A Wanderer Soul. Do you guys have any favorite SCP doctors?
Yeah, probably 049. Unless you're thinking of like the proper doctors, like you know, Bright and stuff like that. Yeah, then I don't know
any of them.
I'm not really sure. The only one I'm wary of is Bright, but
and
I don't know the other ones.
Alright, then we have a question from Hugo CM. Tats, thoughts on including the Abandoned by Disney series finale Corruptus in a future top creepypasta video? I can actually answer that for you. We would if the creator wasn't a
I don't know nothing about that game, so but yeah, Jeff would know, I think.
No, it's not a game. It's not a game. It's a creepypasta.
Oh, it's not a game?
Okay. It's a creepypasta. It's the series finale of Abandoned by Disney.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, according to the information you have given me in the past, Tats, we would if the guy who wrote Abandoned by Disney wasn't such a you know, stickler about the stories.
Oh, I left you behind.
Because if I remember correctly, one time you said, Tats, didn't he get upset that you used his story in one of your videos?
No, you're misremembering. We weren't. No, back then there was a big thing with Slime Beast, I think his name was. He was like he was sort of like taking people's videos down if they were reading his story, but we weren't technically reading his story. We were doing like a review of it. So that's probably what you're misremembering, I think.
Oh, right. Alright, then we have a also, Sean Carbog says, hello there, you two. Okay, apparently Tats and Solace are the only ones in the stream now. I guess I just don't exist.
I think it's safe to be driving in platform boots. Yes. Don't try it at home. I have tried it. It's not a good thing. You're gonna just drive in comfortable shoes?
Alright, then we have a question from Jackal L. Lobo. Will you ever do a top 10 lost horror games?
Lost horror games.
Lost horror.
I'm gonna probe
like Lost media horror games? I'm confused.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
You can like rephrase it like, if you want. Or we can still
Or
answer the
elaborate
question.
further.
Alright. Alright. James Goosebumps asks, what are y'all's favorite Lost episode creepypastas?
Favorite lost episode creepypasta.
My favorite is Ed and Nettie, the Lost episode.
I'm not sure actually. I can't think of a best one.
Shadow Killer says, I like the model Tats is using.
No, thank you. It's me. A friend of mine made the model for me. It's just like very early, isn't it? So it's like a very early
Yeah, that was a
concept.
super long
They're
time
making
ago.
it. They're making it like a newer version. So yeah, and I can't get out the car again. Got stuck. There we go.
Alright, PM Conspiracy asks, will GTA 6 live up to the hype, and are you guys excited for the game?
If I could wear like this outfit right now or an outfit I'd wear in real life, then yeah, I'd be interested. But some reason, Grand Theft Auto games never let you wear like cool alternative outfits. The only game that would do that would be Saints Row. So yeah.
No, I'm cautiously optimistic.
Alright. UNSC Marine asks, question, have you guys ever heard of Mike Oxlong?
No,
I know it's you.
Yeah,
Did you not catch that?
I guess I didn't.
I got him.
Oh, okay.
What?
Hey, come back here.
Run that name again.
Mike Oxlong?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Got him. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's go to.
What we got here. I don't even see this wall. Oh.
There's nothing really much there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I could take you to
Paradise City. Oh.
Actually, yeah. How come no one's made Paradise? Like, no one's actually put it in
Because
Paradise.
Burnout Paradise is butt cheeks and not even good ones.
I put it down.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Alright, then we have a question from Shadow Killer. Do you have a new video planned? We are actually in the works of making one right now.
It is haunted buildings in survival horror games. It's going to be a top 20. The scripts have all been handed out, so you just need the narrators to work on it. And I need to get like 3 lots of footage. Spoilers, Phasmophobia is going to be in it, and I'm going to... Well, most of it is recorded in PC. I want one part to be done in VR. So yeah, that'd be cool.
Woods Gump asks, favorite Source game?
Source game?
Yeah, like Half-Life or Gary's Mod or Team
Gary's
Fortress
Mod.
2.
That game is insane, like really funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gary's Mod.
And
I'm basic Half-Life 2.
Okay, nice try, Chaos God.
Oh.
No, choose a door, or you may Nikki.
The hell?
Okay, I turn around. I don't know what door you went in.
What the hell are you made Nikki is?
What door did you go in?
I don't know. You said pick a door. I picked a door.
Yeah, and I did. I turned around and
now
you've gone
I'm in
into
eternal darkness.
Wait, did you go through the dark?
Yeah. Oh, it's dark in here.
Alright,
Probably gonna get killed.
We have a question from Ghost210. Hey Tats, would you ever do a top worst betrayals in games?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Big fat spoiler disclaimer in the beginning.
That'll be, yeah, that one will have a lot of spoilers. Yeah, probably, but I think like that would have to be categorized into genre of games. So there's going to be so many entries. I went into the eye world, Solace.
All right. Oh, this one, the one where they just put googly eyes on it. Yeah.
There you are.
Hello.
Yeah. This is what you mean Nikki would look like if it was 3D.
And then we have a question from Undead Prince of Chaos.
Okay.
Alright. He says, "Hey Tats, I've been wondering this for a long time. Have you ever
Yeah.
considered making a story of some kind with the world of your 3 cities? I feel it has so
Oh,
much
yeah.
potential for a series."
Oh man.
The thing with that is, the program I used to work on that was 3DS Max, and unfortunately that doesn't work anymore on Windows 10. That only worked on like Windows 7. I still have all the original files, but yeah, there was a list planned for it, but
What
unless I
format are they
recreate everything into
in?
Blender, then maybe. I'm not sure yet. But it is on the table still, like planning to do lists on it. But
And then
yeah,
JMC Model asks, "Are y'all gonna continue Watch a Story in SCP?"
yep, that's still planned. We are doing the camera one part 2. That's planned, and then me and Solace have got to think about where we're gonna take. Well, the story is gonna go next. To be honest, we have to think about where we're gonna take it, like who we're gonna do an interview with next.
Yeah. I mean, Watch's story is bookended, kind of more or less. There are some loose ends, but we had some unforeseen consequences regarding production, so we're kind of trying to make things work as we go.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, some
we'll see how it
things
goes.
are throwing in the wrench, and
And then
yeah,
Hugo CM asks, "Speaking of, what are your guys' thoughts on the dream core, weird core, and liminal spaces aesthetic?"
I love him. If you've seen me on Steam, there'll be so many liminal spaces, backrooms type games I've played. I have played Dream Core. The demo I've played. But yeah, I really enjoyed it because this was where they had the monster in it, and they took it out. I have played Pools. That was another really good game to play. I have what is that game called? Liminal Core. I have that game, but I haven't played it yet. Thanks to Jeff for getting me that. And that was the other game. But yeah, I really like those games. They're not for everyone, but I really enjoy those type of liminal space games.
We even go to some in this VR chat.
Yeah, we've been to a few in VR chat. Actually, there's quite a few. Some of them were ass, but some of them are really good.
And then we have a question from Havyava.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watch Dark 5 videos?
Who?
Dark 5.
Who's that?
Oh,
I've not heard of that person before.
I think I've vaguely heard of him.
I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, so I don't know a lot of YouTubers. I have to look things up whenever someone brings something up, or if I'm going to be working with another YouTuber, I'm like, well, I got to go look that up.
Alright, we have a question from Ulysses.
Okay.
Ulysses? Have y'all considered doing a remake of Top 60 non-gaming creepypastas, or is that the finished product?
That is the finished one. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any more on that one. I think that one's. I'm happy with that one as it is. But yeah.
Then we have a question from JMC Model 16. Oh wait, we already answered that question. Are y'all going to continue the story of Isaac Watch from the SCP series? We already answered that question.
Yep, that one we are be doing. Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, let me grab the camera again. Yeah, you can press this and it does that.
Oh, gross.
Okay.
Reminds me of Ed from Ed and Eddie.
Okay, Marine, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that.
Oh, fell in the water.
Wait, what did? Oh, do you not get penalized for doing that?
What, in the water?
Yeah.
Let's find out. No.
And then,
I guess not.
Then Chaos God says, here's a good question. Have you ever played Helldivers 2 with friends?
Unfortunately, no, I've never played Helldivers 2.
I was interested in it for a bit. Yeah. Yeah. No, I probably would have if I had friends to play, but
And then we have a question from Silver. Hey Tats, would you ever do a top controversial moments in games?
Oh, that's a like no Russian mission from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. That's kind of a heated topic. I have to think about that one. What do you think, Solace?
it can be done if done just in a pure presenting the information aspect. It can be done. I mean, granted, I don't know how soon that would be because we have like 50,000 other subjects that are more compatible. But it can be done. It certainly can be done as long as we're just cleanly and concisely just presenting the information. There's nothing controversial about reporting on controversial subjects. If you can,
that's true.
Deliver the information on a plate in a nice, clean way.
All right.
That is very true.
Blue Cameron asks, "How's everyone doing?"
Oh, Cameron.
Doing good, Cam. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, going through the door again. So let's want to go through the. I want to get to my FC field. It's called. I don't know how I remember to get there.
We are going to take a break from asking questions for a short bit, and instead, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What has been your favorite game that came out this year so far?
I mean, it's so early in the year, so there's not like a lot of competition, but I'm playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds right now.
This is for both Tats and Solace and also the chat.
Oh, okay.
This is
really... my frames.
Frames are going in the toilet here. Let's not go in this place.
I mean, it's snow. I wouldn't have gone in anyway.
Damn.
I hate snow levels.
Really?
No, they're alright. I'm indifferent.
I'm trying to remember how to get to the FC field, and I don't remember how. That's not. Where's this taker? Oh, we
the eyeball one? Yeah, this is the one we just came from.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's the moral world.
And then here's a follow-up to my question for Tat Solace in the chat. What game that came out this year do you think was a huge disappointment?
It wouldn't be this year.
Last year maybe, but not this year.
Yeah.
No, well, in the first 2 months of this year.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's such a short window. I was kind of sad that 2025, a farming simulator, yeah. In this state of gaming,
I'm going to answer my question for that. If anyone here has played the Civilization series, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, that one's brutal. Bummer. Like at this point in gaming, it's like you kind of have to just manage your expectations and just be like, oh, it's probably gonna suck, but I'll be really nice and happy if it's proven wrong. But if it does end up sucking, well then, I mean, no surprise there.
But anyways, that's enough of my question.
Oh.
But yeah, that's enough of my questions. Let's get back to answering the chat's questions.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep them coming. It's all good.
Also, yeah.
I'm very bad with like starting conversations.
And then UNSC Marine asked, "Did Civ 7 suck?" Yes, it did. It was a huge disappointment.
Is there any disappointing games you've played, Solace?
Disappointing games?
There's so many I've played.
There's so many I'm kind of overwhelmed and I just completely like blank out.
Like Flight Simulator 2024, like I played that and I expected really big things from it, but from what I hear from everyone who's played Flight Simulator 2020, that was so much better. And 2024 was just plagued with like bugs and problems.
It's essentially the state of farming sim right now. It's like, oh, 25 just came out, but it's so bad that you might as well just go mod 2022.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. To answer Shadow Killer and UNSC Marine's question. To just to show you how to tell you how bad Civilization 7 is. You have to pay $70 for an unfinished subpar game.
Mhm.
And that's the lowest cost.
Yeah, I found something.
At max,
Solace.
if you want the best version of Civilization 7 right now, it will cost you around $130.
Oh, what is this? It's a kiwi. Oh, was a kiwi.
That means we both got it.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
think.
we ate it. Mhm.
Should be a
Well,
way
I
we
got-
can get to our items, apparently.
Wait, what? Oh, right. I found it.
But I don't remember how to get to it.
I don't know how I did it, but I found it.
Alright,
Effects, permission.
alright. Now that's my tangent out of the way. Back to your guys' questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Blue Cameron says, a $130 lackluster building simulator? Pass.
Oops. Oh. Ooh. There we go.
Diego Lorente asks, what is better, Blender or SFM?
I think, well, SFM you're using like assets from other things, whereas Blender you can create everything yourself from scratch. I think Blender also has
Yeah.
better, like in terms of graphics and everything, it does look a lot better. So
Oh, far and away. I guess it just depends on the job and what your intention is. That'll kind of determine the answer at the end of the day.
yeah,
Okay, Undead Prince of Chaos, I like you. You just gave me an idea that I'm going to continuously pitch to Tats. Undead Prince of Chaos asks, speaking of simulators, will you ever do a top simulator games?
Oh man.
yeah, but they'd probably have to be categorized because there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many in varying degrees of like quality. And like, I don't know, it's just so saturated. That would be a near impossible task. It would, like Tat said, it would have to be its own category, like food service or driving. Just something, I don't know. Oh. There we go.
I'm gonna respawn.
I like the music here.
Where did you go?
I don't know. There's a bunch of floating trees, a platform, and a pyramid.
Oh, I know where you are.
Oh, it's an igloo pyramid.
You went to the forest
An
world, I
iglamid.
think. No, you didn't.
Yeah, well, it's a forest of some kind. There's like little pine trees.
Trevor, unfortunately,
Hmm.
I did have to remove your message. I was not going to answer it because we are not going to be spitting on any YouTubers in the stream.
Let's see.
You're good.
I don't even know any other YouTubers, so I wouldn't have been able to answer anything anyway.
What they mean by spit on is what YouTuber do you hate?
Ah, okay.
But we are not.
I don't hate
gonna
anybody.
But we are not going to answer that question.
I couldn't either way. I don't hate anybody. It's a waste of energy. Let's see.
I can't go through.
Oh, the
there.
music.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Solace.
So is he there?
Oh, I have never been here.
I couldn't tell you where you are.
Let me backtrack.
I'm back at the Nexus.
Okay.
change my character.
You're alright, Trevor. Unfortunately, we don't want to stir up any controversy since this is our first stream coming back.
Let's see. Okay, I'm here. I think it was this one I went into.
If you want to talk to Tats directly about who her least favorite streamer is, while not being on stream or not being in a video, join the Discord server, and you can personally ask her yourself.
Let's see. Where'd you go?
We're
Who's
just
this?
not doing it
Oh.
in a stream.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Let me go back to Octagon.
Yeah. You're gonna want to see this. You don't
Oh,
like
that's
my
where you
remix?
went?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
went in
pretty
the
sweet.
the Iglamid.
Ooh.
And it plays like some weird, like circus music.
Yeah.
And you know how I like circus levels and carnival levels
yeah,
and
I
roller
know you
coaster
love that.
levels.
It's why Solace is looking forward to the top horror theme park games.
Yeah. And we're gonna completely crap on the theme park move. No, I'm just kidding.
This is weird because there's not many like theme park VR chat maps for some reason.
Well, at least of better quality. Some are like clearly someone's first attempt, or I don't even know.
Yeah.
Or they're broken.
And then Diego Lorente asks, "Hey, please do a horror Christmas games for Christmas."
That's planned.
This year.
Yeah.
That is planned. We are doing a horror Christmas themed one. We have so many like there's even horror dinosaur games that's planned. And what other horror space station, horror hotel, horror forest. Yep, you name a themed game, we'll probably be covering it. Which horror anomaly games is going to be coming up after the haunted buildings in survival horror games. So yeah, and then this edition, the Desire Camera 2, and then Scariest SCPs 2 remastered.
Alright, we have a question from Evasive. Would you ever do a top celebrities in games like Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk and Ray Liotta in Vice City?
Yes, that is planned. Celebrity appearance Easter eggs in games, or we call it, well, Easter eggs or characters in games, so yes, that's planned. So, yep. One day I'm gonna have to like do I remember this really, really old video I did called Ultimate Top List Archive where I like almost felt like I fell asleep in it. I'm gonna redo that list because there's so many cool entries that I want to redo. And I want to do it in a live stream too, so I can see questions come in. So you can see like the footage and the gameplay of it, like sneak peeks, and you guys can ask questions about it. So.
And then Shadow Killer asks, "What other VR chat models do you have?"
Oh, what other VR chat models? I'm gonna turn this music down before I go insane. Okay, so I have Oct. I have this character called Doom Kitten.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
My bunking stick for anyone that misbehaves, like Solace and Aurora when they start posting Among Us stuff. And when I get when I get really annoyed, I get this out.
Then we have a member question from Dragonberry Mead. Question for all: if you could cameo in a video game, what game would it be, and what would you do?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. A cameo in a video game. Just have like a giant 20-inch platform boot and just have like tats written in it on a label. There you go. That's me. An appropriate theme now, so looks like I'm in it. I'm a party goer with the music.
And then Evasive. And Evasive has a question. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, what did you all think of the Sonic 3 movie?
I've not seen it, unfortunately. I've only seen the first 1 and 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen any of the Sonic movie. Oh, I saw the parts of the first one because I went into a theater to.
No, he froze again. There you go.
Oh, I froze again.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Oh.
You went into a theater, you said, and then.
Yeah, it was like a free one thingy, but then I missed it. I was just picking someone up, so because I don't really watch movies that often. I'm usually too busy, or like I'm working in like the audio field, so I don't have a chance to really like listen to even like getting to listen to like something as background noise. It's like I don't even get that luxury sometimes.
Alright, we have a question from Bulbasaur617. If you guys have an opportunity to make a game, what kind of game would it be and why?
Well, I wanted to do like make one on way back in like 2011, 2012. I wanted to make a horror game, but it was incorporated. Every room you went into had a fear of something, clowns, or heights, spiders, darkness, that type of thing. But that was just an idea.
And then we have a question from... Up here it is. Everfrost has a question. When are you guys planning to do SCP-049 and SCP-035 Sedition?
Both of them together?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we already do them?
No. We didn't do it together. We never did them together. What I really wanted to do is have like 682, 053, 079, 035. Have them all together
And just
in like
nuke the
one
situation.
circular room, but all behind mirrors and stuff.
Okay, so
Oh, you're not in the mirror.
Mercenton has a question. Will you do a top best DLCs campaign?
Yes,
in games?
that is planned. We are doing that. Best DLC with expansions in games. That is planned. Yes, we are doing that. Looking forward to that one. The Cherno model. Wait, what is that? Oh. Why?
Taylor, it is alright. You just had a bad temper. It is alright. We can let it slide.
Is it crunching from the cat thing though? You did this to me yesterday.
Where's the rest of the cat? What the hell?
This is what I gotta. This is kind of what I have to deal with. So. Oh, how do I get rid of the menu? The menu's in the way. Hang on. No, every time I press.
Mine's in the way too. I don't know how to make it go away.
Let's find a different world so this stops happening. And then you can do that.
Everfrost asks, have you got a sedition with SCP-049 and SCP-035 planned this year?
Not sure yet, because we still got to. I don't know actually. Because we have to do the desire camera first, and then I need to settle with Solace, and we need to think about where we need to go after that series. Because that's after the first person aspect, we got to think about where we need to go. So I have to really talk with Solace about what we need to do with that. And we could effectively do that, the 035 and 049, but we really need to figure out where to go. So
yeah, just general direction.
Well, welcome to the stream, Akira.
Let's see.
Oh.
Alright, Pointman Production asks, what is your guys' opinion on GTA Online?
I played it when it came out, like literally when it first came out, with the horrible like disconnecting, waiting 20 minutes to get back in the game, and having the servers go down. But yeah, that was when I played it. And when the last vehicle I bought in that game was I think it was called the Shotaro, the Tron bike. That was the last time I played it. So, I can see why people like it, but I can see why people don't like it because of being trolled and stuff.
Oh, I'm just straight up banned.
You got banned? How?
I was playing in a server and there was like a hacker and he dumped a bunch of money on me and I guess the game kind of thinks like, oh, if you have too much money too quickly, you're obviously hacking. And so
Oh damn,
they're
that's
banning me.
literally what happened to that. I was in a group of like 5 other people, friends of mine, and we did come across a hacker that did the same thing. And we did pick up the money, but I think we spent it so quickly that they didn't know.
Oh, it just banned me like almost instantly. But I was like, I was already kind of done with it because a lot of the activities rely too much on having to deal with other players. Like instead of just like, oh, I just want to do a heist with my friends or do this activity with my friends, but they're like, it relies too much on no, you have to be in a public.
Oh,
you
anyway,
could be doing something and some random like 10-year-old with like the motorcycle with the freaking rockets or something will just completely destroy your progress.
Yeah, that
And like that, I don't really enjoy that in my games. So I'm like, oh, this isn't really for me anymore.
Damn. Yeah, I can totally see that. Well, let's hope they don't get that problem in 6.
Right. Like, let me just
Is it
play
set
the game
in the
with my
future? Isn't 6 is going to be set how many years in the
it's
future compared to
I think
5?
it's just modern.
No, I just wondered if it was going to be
Oh.
like, because when was GDA 5 set? It was 2010.
Yeah,
was it? I'm not sure.
2010s around there. So it'll be around the 2020s for 6. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know. Oh, someone deleted this avatar.
I love this. This whole entire level makes every like model in this look so much more realistic. I don't know what it is about this level though. It makes everything look so much cool. See, if I turn into wait, what? Oh, there you are. Damn, just terrified me for a second. See
Right.
That's Leland.
Yep. Leland Coil. What do I got here?
Why do you keep moving your shoulders?
I don't know. I'll make him do something else.
Okay.
Where's the other dance at? I think they have names. Hold on. No, that's not it. You damn kids in your Gangnam Style and your Donkey Kongs. Oh my god.
If he started doing this in the game, I think it would take him too seriously.
Yeah. They have no anti-cheat, so you can theoretically make custom animations.
That's great.
We have a question from Shadow Killer. Can Solace use the shock baton with that model?
Do you have any weapons on you could use?
I don't know. I'd have to look. There's so much menuing because of all the dance animations. Yeah.
Reminds me of the this model. This model takes forever to load in. I like using it because it again I've never played a FNAF game, but it has so many things you can use. I'll show you. Once it loads, that'd be fantastic. This one takes forever to load in.
It's because it's got to load in all the animations, the props.
Oh yeah.
Dragonberry Mead asks, "Are these the
There we
dance? Are these the dance moves Solace uses when clubbing?"
Yes. Just reeking of alcohol and sweat.
Kirintic
Here we go.
says, "Y'all gave me nightmares when I was young with that top lost episode creepypastas, because of Jerry smiling and the Max and Ruby creepypasta, but I still enjoyed the video.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry to make you freaked out by that.
Hugo CM asks, "Hey Tats, have you ever watched Chainmail Chasers?"
No, I can't say I have. I can't say I have. Not heard of it before. Like I'm just levitating there. Yeah. Yeah, this model though, seriously. So many. Jesus.
Yeah.
Can it... How many animations does it have?
I don't know. I'm going through all of them. And super speed. Oh, we did that already.
Oh my god. Where did you find the model anyway?
I don't know. Me and Aurora were just playing, and we were during our like big Outlast trials arc, and we're like, let's see what prime assets they have. And it was mainly coil,
Alright,
and we found one.
we have a question from UNSC Marine. So what is the most horrific nightmare you all have had, if you're comfortable talking about it?
Oh, it was a really freaky nightmare I had. When I was in my house, and then I think it was an abandoned house, and most of the world had like succumbed to some sort of like virus where you're kind of like a zombie, but you're not a zombie, and anyone that's infected, they bleed from their eyes, and they just look up with their mouth open. And whenever they spot someone like that's not them, they grab them, and then they turn into them as well. That was really terrifying.
Silver
Yes,
asks,
that was creepy.
Silver asks, I know you didn't enjoy GTA 4, but did you enjoy the DLC like The Lost and Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony?
Unfortunately, I never played the DLC for them. I've heard good things about them, but I've never played.
Yeah, play Gay Tony. That one's really good.
Yeah, I heard that one's good, but yeah, unfortunately, I only played the base game of GTA 4. Maybe I can go back to it again.
Only Noir says, also love your vids. Don't take this the wrong way, but they're the only things that help me sleep.
Oh, well, thank you. Everyone in the chat, you'll deserve a trophy for being in the chat today. So.
Pointman Productions asks, Solace, did you like Outlast the original or Outlast 2 better?
The original. Let's see. It just felt like Outlast more. Let's see. What else I got here?
Alright. Shadow Killer asks, do you have a favorite VR chat map?
Really, Solace? Come on now. My favorite VR chat map. There's quite a few. You took me to a few days ago, actually. There's some good ones. There's an RPG map which allows you to you said you just sat down and like the enemy would, like your pets would like defeat the monsters for you, like an RPG map. But there's some good ones on here. Yeah, I can't pick one favorite map because there's some really good on here. Well, yeah, I take people to some good maps that I've been to, and yeah, like Organism's good. That epilogue chapter 1 and 2 is really good too. Yeah, they're really good maps. In fact, I might even do a list for like best VR chat maps, like to a top list. But when I get my model done, I'm gonna like do this, walk around and point at things that I feel like deserves a mention, attention to detail, credit the author, that type of thing. Or even do a VR chat best backrooms maps. You never know. And SCP maps, we went through a few of them. They were not that good, were they? Some of them were. But,
more bad than good, but
That RP SCP map was kind of bad. It's got nothing to do with SCPs. There's like no containment chambers or anything. It's just, it's like, what? Okay. But yeah, there was no like containment chambers or anything like that. It just had like an armory and some lab. Could be anything. But, yeah.
yeah.
Alright. We have a question from Flame Astronaut.
Oh, from
any
Oblivion or Skyrim. Yeah.
Any best bosses list in the works or in mind?
Coolest bosses? Yes, that is planned. We are doing a list for coolest bosses. I don't know again because the list is huge. It's like 60 entries. I don't know whether to class it by game genre again. But yeah, there's a list for that.
Okay, Shadow Killer, stop that right now. That's my job. They said it's as shrimple as that.
Yeah, as shrimple as that.
Jeff's the person for that. Oh, I know what to do. Remember, I did this last time.
Alright, then Crintic says, you probably don't hear this a lot, but thanks for being a part of my childhood. I watched you a lot growing up, and the old creepypasta videos and gaming videos brings me back with nostalgia.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for liking our content. Really means a lot that you love our content from so long ago, and still continue to like it now.
Pointman Productions asks, do you guys ever watch Nexpo or Scare Theater?
No, I don't. I've not seen it. No. Wonder if this is gonna work.
What? Oh.
Yep, there it is. Here he comes. Come on, Jeff.
Undead Prince of Chaos asks, have you guys ever heard of or watched the Exploring series? They make a ton of SCP videos and were the ones who got me into become knowledgeable of SCP.
Yes, I have seen a few. It's pretty good actually. Yeah, I give them that. But yeah, I have seen a few of their stuff.
Organism.
Alright, we have a question from Erotics Trainer. What games do you guys play aside from horror games?
Aside from the thing with me is I make horror videos. I'm terrified of horror games. I still play them, but I'm generally scared of horror games. But I play all sorts of games. I'm usually on this on VR chat sometimes, just walking around. Sometimes I just randomly explore worlds just to see what they look like. Other games, I play Shovel 2 a lot on Xbox. It's really difficult to play because when you play Chivalry 2 on console, you are dealing with PC players, and you're going to get like dunked on a lot because you're a console player, and because Torn Banner never really updated the game on the console. Oh, you did a thing, okay.
Alright,
I'm trying to think what else. Monster Hunter Rise, I've been playing that.
Yeah.
And still playing Forza Horizon 4, still.
We have a question from PM Conspiracy. Can Solace do more of his Hank Hill impression?
Maybe later. Maybe if the opportunity presents itself. I do it a surprisingly amount of regular private chats. It feels good on the throat, like.
We have a question from Pointman Productions. Have any of you beat Cuphead?
No, I've
never played it.
I want to keep my controllers intact.
Oh, you're the angry gamer.
I'm the sweaty guy that likes try hard, but wants to get like everything in the game, and I would not stop until I get every achievement. That's what I do.
A completionist.
Yes, I am very much so.
Yes.
Fireboy, it's
Sweaty.
lit says, I like how when Solace is on script, he deepens his voice like Mongoose, but then on streams, he's like, hey guys.
Yeah. I mean, not really. That's just how I read, like in general. Yeah. Well, like this is as normal as it's gonna be, but when I read it, I guess it does kind of sound deep. But it's also, you got to remember that there's a lot of bass and stuff that's added to it.
Yeah,
And
I would add
compression.
like bass on people's voices.
Literally compression. I don't want people to think I'm trying to like be Mongoose or something. It's like couldn't care less about being someone else.
Alright, then we have a question from UNSC Marine. Can I have a link to your Discord server?
Yes, you can. That's all good. Jeff would have to be the one for that.
Yeah, since I'm the tech boy.
Let's see.
Okay, let me see. Just go over to here. Go over to, where is it? Create invite. Copy.
Also, using the Vive headset, not the Vive, the Quest 3 headset just completely castrates your voice. It cuts out all the low end.
I was thinking my voice is kind of deep, so but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, in my older videos, I would like deepen it because spoilers in case anyone if anyone knows that actually I am a girl, but I just have this kind of voice because of the way I was raised. And yes, in my other videos, I naturally felt my voice was too high pitched, so I would use Audacity to deepen it by -12. And that's why my voice is kind of deeper in those videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute little cat.
I have to hire my voice when I talk to like my dad because
Why?
he has like trouble hearing because of like he's worked in machinery his whole life. So I actually purposely have to like hire my voice, like pitch it higher so that he can hear me from across the room.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it's just a funny quirk.
Okay, screw it. Plan B.
Plan B?
Plan B.
What is Plan B?
Sam B.
It won't let me copy the Discord link from Discord.
Why not? Oh,
You should.
Wait a second. I just came back at the right time.
There we go.
We have a $5 Canadian dollar donation from Dragonberry Mead, and he says, "Can we get a top 10 scariest episodes of King of the Hill video narrated by Solace using his Hank Hill voice?"
Oh no.
Thanks for the donation. The whole video just be done with that.
Yeah.
I remember you did in common levels with Wild West. You said that in
the cowboy accent. Yeah. I sent you that and I was like, there's no negotiating. We're gonna put this one as the
Again, that would have to be up to Solace whether he wants to do the hack. I'm guessing we're gonna get no monetization on that video of the hack King of the Hill, but for a joke list.
Joke list, lost episode, King of the Hill. Yeah.
It'd be like number 10. That's it. All the entries will just be that.
This video contains.
I do have a Hank Hill model there I could use for the exchange, right? That'd be kind of fun.
Alright,
yeah.
Sawyer Johnston asks, would you guys ever make a video on the top mobile task forces in the SCP universe?
I actually don't know many off the top of my head, so I don't know about that.
We did have mentioned the groups of interest one. The top groups of interest.
Oh shit, I haven't seen that face in a while.
What?
Welcome to the stream, Dante Crisis.
No.
Hey, nice to see you. Still, I guess former team member still, yeah, Dante. I still recommend Dante's awesome. You should check out his streams. He does some really good streams. I need to
We'll switch to
plug in my
Funyun
headset.
guy. Here we go. Here we go.
Plug in my headset.
Oh, mine's plugged. I had to plug mine in like an hour ago.
I'm plugging mine in now. So, okay. All right, there we go. This time, not sit on my feet because last time it was aching agony.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright. We have a question from Pointman Productions. Can Solace say, that boy ain't right?
Well, that boy ain't right. I'll tell you what. It happens. I do that whenever I'm playing games with people on co-op.
Okay, there we go.
There's like certain voices you do. Even if you're not good at them, it just feels good to do. Like, I think we've all had one of those.
Which one?
Well, like, everyone has like a voice that they do that feels good on their throat. Or like some kind of like thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Evasive asks, will
Yep.
you ever do a top games that never got a sequel?
Yes, that's planned actually. We are doing a list on that. Games that never got like games that stopped at like sequel, pretty much. That's one we're doing. Yeah, that is one we are planning on doing. Oh, let me move that down. Oh, can I not grab it? There we go. Boop. Oh, it's better. Yeah, so we are doing a list, and for now, like Prototype will be on there, and Condemned, and we are also doing disappointing sequels as well, or best games of the series. So like a game that is better by comparison than all of the other games in that series. So yes.
Alright, we have a question from Hugo CM. Question for you all. Will you all do a top backrooms levels video in the future?
Yep, that's planned, but I want to instead of just taking other people's content for that one, I want to recreate it myself and do it in Blender. It will probably take a long time because I don't know much about Blender. I don't want to use Source Filmmaker because it's just, you can tell with the source assets. I want it to look a little bit more realistic, but it will probably have to take time on that list to make. But it is planned, yes, because we will be doing like safest levels, scary levels, unsettling levels, and the same goes for the entities too.
Alright, we have a question.
Capybara?
We have a question
Yeah.
from Shadow Killer. Was there a game that you and the others were looking forward to, but ended up being a disappointment when it came out?
Yes, there is. I'm gonna say it again. Grand Theft Auto 4 was one of the games I was disappointing with. There was a few other games too. Condemned 2. I didn't at the time. I did make a video on it, but I was pretty disappointed with that. Fear 2, after playing Fear 1 and Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate, I wasn't particularly happy with Fear 2, but it grew on me in the end. And Prototype 2, that was another game I was disappointed with. Oh, and Paradise, Burnout Paradise. I did not like that after playing Burnout Revenge.
We have a question from Girls Changing Diapers. Why is your...
Okay.
I'm not joking, that is the name.
It's a funny name, go ahead.
Why is your channel so awesome?
No, thank you. I don't think it is, but if you really enjoy it, that's cool. I really appreciate it. Glad you like the channel. So I feel like sometimes you guys waiting so long for videos to come out, and I feel really bad because we've got to get all the content and put it together. So I feel really bad that you guys are waiting and waiting for more content to come out.
Yeah, so we
want to try and get it consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have a solution for that. And to keep you all filled in the meantime, we plan on doing monthly streams.
Yeah, we try to, just to keep you, we can answer questions and stuff like that.
And then we have a question. Oh, Oh, it's not a question. Mercetin says, not much of a question, but I admire your content you did back in 2013, and now I really enjoy it.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me do this. Yes, Solace.
Then we have a
Aim.
then we have a question from Evasive. Has there ever been a game you've been wanting to play, but you had to wait because you couldn't afford it or had to wait for it to release?
Yes, I am really interested in that game on the PlayStation right now called Infinity Nikki. Unfortunately, that's not ever going to be released on Xbox, I don't think. Because you know how they don't like games coming out later on. Like, what was it, Stray? That game took forever to come out on Xbox, and same as Ghostwire Tokyo, had to wait a year for that to come out. And Genshin Impact was another game I heard about that took forever to come out. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, there's been a few games that I've been really interested in. There was a really old PlayStation game called Flower that was interesting for me, and I really wanted to play Mudderstorm Apocalypse as well.
Let's not
Yes.
forget Monster Hunter Wilds.
What? Oh, a game I really want. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh well, yeah, that I want to play that too. I mean, I still got to beat Rise, so.
And then next question we have is from Versetin. Is it still hard to find Is it still hard for top to find lit entries for top creepypasta monsters?
We still have a few, but I guess we don't want to turn it into, because there's so many monsters. I guess we don't want to include supernatural entities because that's kind of not. We want like ones like, I don't think Zalgo counts. I know Slenderman will probably count and the Rake, but then would you count Eyeless Jack as a monster? It's literally like a humanoid type thing. So we need to really talk about what we can and can't add with that list, like Hoodie and Laughing Jack and stuff like that. What can really count as a creepypasta monster? So yeah, I need to talk with my team about that and see what needs to be included in that list.
Also,
because there's so many.
Before I ask this next question, keep in mind, if you keep trying to add Tats, she's not gonna get it because she is not the one streaming from her computer. The stream you're seeing right now is being streamed from my computer.
Yeah.
So only I can give her the question. So.
Yeah, because I'm on VR chat, I don't have any like add-ons, so I can't see the chat at all. That'll be through Jeff. So yeah. We should have said that. I apologize.
Yeah, we should have said that at the beginning. But we do have a question from Dante. Here's a question for Tats. What's more disappointing, Serious Sam 3 or Serious Sam 4?
Well, that you knew that one. I knew you were gonna go into that question. Okay. In terms of those games, I feel 4 is less polished because of the amount of times you can like fall off the map or see many technical glitches in 4. And in 3, I felt like, in terms of graphics, I felt 3 was better. Now that I went back and played 3 again, I do generally feel 3 is better than 4. So yeah.
But yeah,
if you've fallen out the map on 4 and you see just how big the maps are, like it took me and my friend Aurora, we took 15 minutes and we trekked off right into the mountains, and it never ended. Like you could probably go on for hours on that map on how big the worlds are. So yeah, like I'd say 4 is more disappointing than 3. So.
Also,
but the DLC was great.
Also, just to lighten the load, if you want to at Tats a question, use my at instead, at Jeff the Thunderman. Okay, we have a question. We have a statement from Dax. Not a question, but thanks for being active for so long. I've been working in WF Home Setup for 5+ years now, and this channel helped me get through my boring job. Much love from the Philippines.
Aw,
Yeah, much
Thanks.
love.
yeah, thanks for liking my content. We are going to a really cool world right now. This is going to be probably on our list for best VR chat rooms or levels. Should we just like put all of his levels? Because every one of them
Right.
is good.
Dante Crisis has another question, and
Yep.
it's a joke, so don't take it seriously.
Okay.
But ask her, how much is too much on platform boots?
Okay. The most expensive ones I've seen, and that's the limit for me. I was about. I didn't buy them. Okay, I swear I did not buy them. I've seen them. They go for $450. So, and they are. I'm not joking. They're about 25 to 30 inches high.
Oh. So your limits when air traffic control has to get involved.
My limit is like the biggest pair I own is 20 inches. And I was gifted them, by a friend. And yeah, they're waterproof and everything. But I should take a photograph of them. I think I did, but I need to take a photograph again. But yeah,
then-
they're awesome.
Then we have a
They're like
question. We have
that
a.
big.
We have
They're
a.
that big. Height the platform is about that big.
We have a question from Karinik. What about The Last of Us 2? Was it disappointing to you as it was for me?
I can't say because I've never played the game. You two ever played it, Jeff? Solace, you've not played it.
Nope.
Never played a
I've never
single
played.
Last of Us game.
I haven't owned a
Okay.
PlayStation or anything since like 2000 something 10 9. I don't even know. Let's see. Where do we go? That's a shrinking hall.
Then we have a question from Shadow Killer. What made you get into platform boots?
I guess because I'm kind of small. I'm like 5'3", and I just generally like just wearing standard like heeled boots. They kind of like hurt because I don't know, because it's like a point, and my feet are quite unnaturally. I'm like Leela from like Futurama because like I have big feet. So when it comes to like just using heeled boots, they kind of hurt. I have like thigh high. I was gifted some thigh highs with like they're like stilettos, and they're like killing my feet. So I tried platforms, and they kind of work. I guess it's good. It gives you height, and it's good for like kicking people too that annoy you. But you get a more sturdy sort of leverage when you're walking and everything. So that's another reason why I like. And also it stops like if you meet friends or strangers like and they're taller than you and you can be like just as tall as them, so they stop looking down your top. I hate it. So yeah, that's another reason why. That's one of the reasons why.
Alright, we have a
Platforms are
question
awesome.
from Pointman Productions. If
Yes.
you were to be any video game villain, who would you be?
The Dark Queen from Battletoads. There you go. She's my favorite villain. And not the remake Battletoads, no. That we don't talk about that Dark Queen. I'm talking about the old Battletoads NES Dark Queen. So yeah. I should do a cosplay as her one day. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we have a question from Dragonberry Mead. Is owning a pair of platform boobs a requirement to be a member of the Tats Top Videos team?
I was gonna impose that rule on everyone. Like they didn't need to own platform boots, but as long as they wore like boots, that's cool by me. Yeah.
Then we have a question from Mercetin. Have you guys seen Shin Godzilla and his scary design, and what do you think of it?
No, I've not seen that. No. Let's switch into this model. I'll show you what I mean by limit. Once this model loads, you'll be able to see.
Also, UNSC Marine. It's not Jack the Thunderman, it's Jeff the Thunderman.
Congratulations, you've just been renamed to Jack the Thunderman. Well,
can't remember where
And
to
then,
go. Is it this way?
and then Kieran Tech has a question for me. Jeff, have you cosplayed Jeff the Killer? There's a funny story about that. When I first started going online and started making my public profile, I was completely was completely like designing my profile around Jeff the Killer because we both had the same name.
Yeah, this right here. I don't know if you can see the boots I'm wearing. Let me get into flying mode. This is a limit. I would not wear anything like this.
And then Dante says, "Oh, Jeff, tell Tats I said this. I fucking called it. I told you killing floor 3 would drop the ball and ruin it all. Now there's no hope."
Oh.
I haven't
Yeah,
played
what I
through.
just showed then, that's a limit. I would never wear anything like that. I would be falling over like anything. Oh, there you are. I wonder where you went.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, this area here, I swear, this reminds me of the back rooms in here.
What's that one what is it? Not the supermarket. It's like a library thing. Supermarket place.
Hannah says, "Hello, I really like your videos. How are you doing?"
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah.
Alright, PM Conspiracy says, "I just checked out your annoying customers in retail videos. Could you share one customer story if you have one?"
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go.
What, an annoying customer? Like, pretty much all of the ones that you've seen on there, was definitely, they were all ones I had to deal with. But yeah, I can't think of just one annoying thing on there because, like, yeah, every customer was just a pain in the ass to deal with. Especially when, like, you know, okay, they don't want to reason with you, so they're like, okay, I want to talk to the manager, and you're like, oh, okay, here we go. You know, like the manager's gonna do anything, but then the manager usually always sides with the customer, and I hate that.
There you go,
But
Marine.
yeah.
You got my at right. But, we have a question from Shadow Killer. Have you and the others ever cosplayed?
I've never cosplayed before. No, I should, but yeah, I've never even been into a convention before. So
I've been to a lot of them. I just never cosplayed for one. I usually just walk in street clothes. It's too expensive sometimes.
you were recognized at one time. You went to a convention a long time ago. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I signed my first autograph.
Alright.
That was a long time ago.
We have a question from Kieran Tech. Would you ever do a top scariest glitches in games 2? The first one is nostalgic to me because that's how I found you.
Yes, we are doing scary glitches too. This time, though, we're going to be covering it where you can recreate the glitch yourself. Because the first one was just a mishmash of just random YouTube videos that technically I found on the internet and thought it was cool. But this time, I feel like if you can recreate it yourself, it makes it more interesting. Kind of like the funny glitches in games where you could, recreate it yourself if you really wanted to. So far, though, we've only got like 2 scary glitches that you could recreate, and I'm going to name them Doom 3 and the Darkness 1. And that goes for funny glitches as well. Funny glitches in games, that's planned. 2 funny glitches, 2, that's planned. So yeah. But it's just more about finding the entries. And speaking of another nostalgic video, when we did Scary Easter Eggs 1, we did 2. Yes, a third one is planned. Scary Easter Eggs 3. The only problem is there's not much in terms of what we have listing for it so far. We've like 20? And we're like, well, we can't release 20 because we had like 45 last time. That's a little bit of a downer. So we want to wait for some more entries first before we make more for that one. So yeah.
Also, to answer your question of if you have any customer retail stories, this isn't technically my story, but I heard it on the internet. So there was this guy. He was working at McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
and a woman and her kid comes in and
Yep.
asks for a double cheeseburger, or was it a cheeseburger?
I don't know. It's your story.
Yeah, you follow. I was just making sure you were following along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, so they ask for a double cheeseburger with no cheese.
Well, it's not a cheeseburger, then, is it?
The cashier looked at her and said, ma'am, do you mean a hamburger? And she says, no, I want a cheeseburger.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, she's like, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese.
Oh God. What did you have to do in the end?
Oh, this isn't my story. This is a story I heard from the internet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a story you had. Oh, my bad. Damn.
And the guy.
No. Carry on, Jeff.
And
I
then,
don't want to cut you off.
So the guy spends the next couple of minutes trying to convince her that it's a hamburger, not a cheeseburger.
Oh God. Did they finally understand?
So after trying to convince this woman that it's just not, it's a hamburger, not a cheeseburger, he's like, okay. So they charged her for a normal cheeseburger, which is more expensive than a hamburger, just for a hamburger.
Damn. What did it say? Whereabouts was in the world that was?
United States.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think of this map? It's pretty awesome, huh? Me and Solace have been here many times.
Mercean asks, do you... Okay, he didn't really ask. He says, Jeff the Thunderman, to you guys do describe that to this Shin Godzilla is more body horror-like, and he makes Jeff the Killer look less scary. Sorry, I am a Godzilla nerd, and I'm getting carried away.
Oh, you're fine.
Dante says, Jeff, ask Tass, would you like fries with that?
Fries with what?
Fries.
I love fries. Your model's glitching every time you jump again.
Yeah, because I'm on not full body tracking mode.
It looks hilarious.
Yeah.
Doing that Tony Hawk's thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Only Nori. Quesadilla with no queso.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Gedan meme. I don't know how you can make something like this. It's insane. This is made by one person. This entire map.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm getting good memories from this because remember this was when I threw up the first time.
Yeah, now you're back and hopefully not throwing up.
Yeah, first time using VR, I threw up because I was using. You see, right now I'm using when I move left and right. I snap. That's the reason why I had that off the first time I used it, and yeah, that made me feel really nauseous. I was talking to me like, I don't feel too good, guys.
Like, you are really quiet when it's supposed to be a life-altering experience. Well, it was.
For 3 days, I was treating the VR headset in the corner of my room like it was a giant spider. I didn't want to go near it. I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot one more time. And then I put the feature on, and voila, it works and it's perfect. I can look around. And the funny thing is, in real life, I am actually terrified of heights, but in VR, I'm perfectly fine. I even jump off things in VR. Even when you go to
Mhm.
those real life locations, like you know the VR chat maps with the real life photograph of like a city view. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I'm cool with that. I'm not worried about it. But then I've seen videos of people terrified of like trying to walk this plank in VR. Any of you seen videos before? They're trying to
Yeah.
walk this plank above a city, and they're like terrified.
Mhm.
Yeah, this world is insane. I don't know if there's some sort of meaning behind this world, but yeah.
No, I'm not big brain enough for that.
Yeah.
Insufficient wrinkles in the brain for me.
So, I got a question for the chat.
Okay.
Have any of you guys seen this man before? Last name Jazz, first name Q.
Yeah, we're gonna let that one. I love that one. Yeah. Well, there was one in 14. His name was Hugh Janus, so I was like, all right, that'll work. Love it.
I love seeing your legs go up to your head when you jump.
Yeah. I've been working on my Pilates game. It scares the hose.
Okay.
2002.
I mean, kind of creepy. Just random like apartment complex in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
PM Conspiracy got it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dragon Berry Meat, that is a good one. Dixon
Yes.
Cider.
Yeah, or was it Dixie Normus? It's the crank call names.
Is that building's up there? Windows.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure that is. Up the top there, above the apartment complex, there are actual windows spinning. I guess. I can't tell. It's on your left.
My left. Oh, that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
that.
are windows.
Okay. I don't want to be in one of them when it's spinning around.
Right.
All your furniture and everything's just gonna go
Yep.
fly.
Alright, we have a question from Silver. What's the scariest jump scare y'all have ever been hit with?
Way back. That two of them scared me. No, three. Two from one game that was condemned. There's one where there's one enemy hides in a locker, which you don't expect. And speaking of locker, in that same game, you have to photograph this dead guy, and then the photograph doesn't go through, and you have to take a photograph again, and it comes to life and snatches the camera that you had.
Yeah,
That
there's
was
like a turn.
terrifying.
Yeah,
then
that
the
one
from
I remember scared me.
Yeah, and then there's one from Fear when you go. There's two scenes. One where it's called, I think it's Deep Water. That was the name of the interval. And you go down the ladder, and Alma's on the ladder, like above you, and then you go down the ladder, and then you turn left, and then like Paxton Fellow comes at you, so you have two scares in one scene. And yeah, that was pretty sweet. And also, I say Amnesia scares me. It still does now because I had to record it for a list. But I was so scared for that game that I ended up like hacking and modifying the config file so that I ran faster. Because I felt running fast was just too slow in the game. So I changed the running speed to like 10. I ran so fast I flew through the map and off the map level. So I was like, okay, maybe not change the speed to 10 and put it down to like 4. And yeah, it seems a little bit better now that I can run away from the monster, but seriously, the game, I can't do with games that you just run away from enemies. I just can't do it. I want to defend myself. That's why I do really well in backrooms games, you know?
We have a question from Unseen Gaming. When did you decide you want? When did you decide you wanted to start YouTube?
Oh, when did I? Okay, so this was I was looking up. You guys remember screwattack.com or GT trailers, whatever it was GT? They would do like, yeah, those videos, right? They would make like top countdowns, and normally whenever I looked at them, I'm like, okay, why all these people in the comments are saying like, what about this? What about that? I'm like, why don't you make a list that includes them in? Like, why is everything just top 10, top 10, top 10? You're making like a limited, when you cut things down to top 10 all the time, you're just gonna miss out on so many entries. And most of the other content was when you did like top 10 scary games, I just noticed the same games on the list, like Amnesia #1. I'm like, didn't no one make a list like with including all of these other entries, all these other cool games you're not including? So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. So I decided to just try my hand at making like a top list with my own ideas on it. And again, back then I never had like the recording software, so I would like use other people's videos and credit them. And I used, again, my voice was so high pitched back then, people wouldn't really understand me. Like, they'd think I'm some squeaker, so I used the Audacity to deepen my voice again. But back then it was so much more high pitched that I had to deepen it by like 50%. It was ridiculous. So, that was my first foray into doing it, and that was way back in 2010, 11. And then I started, some people said they wanted to, like, narrate and do this, and that's kind of how the team formed. We just got more and more people involved, and that's where it is.
Okay, before I get you guys to answer Mercetin's question,
Yeah.
Marine, Death Battle was owned by Screw Attack at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're completely independent. But anyways, Mercetin's question is, what enemies do you guys think was the scariest?
What, for any particular game or any type of game?
Like,
that's a tough one. Well, I can think of annoying, and both me and Solace both agree with it. Well, we call him Sweaty. He's from like Escape the Backrooms. It's that level in the library. But he's called Scratcher in Escape the Backrooms.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that enemy was kind of, it can be scary by doing it by yourself, that level. But no, I don't know really what's no, Snacker from Banjo-Kazooie. That was my first scariest enemy I came across. It's that shark inside the Treasure Trove Cove. That was the first enemy that I was scared of when I was young.
Alright, we have a question from Keko Man. And by the way, if you're adding Tat's top videos, make sure to add Jeff the Thunderman so I can see your
because I
better
can't see it.
and get
I'm
them
streaming the
relayed to
game.
Tats.
Yeah, because I can't see the chat at all.
But Keko Man asks, what happens if you say Macbeth outside a theater?
Right.
Don't know.
It just detonates.
The planet Macbeth from Star
The
Fox
speaker.
64
Oh.
appears.
Majora's Mask moon.
That's not even a moon though, is it? Like, people like
No.
don't know whether that's actually a moon or just some magic that Majora made.
It's a big problem is what it is.
Alright, we have a question from Pointman Productions. What enemy in the entire Fear series did you find the most annoying?
Annoying. Well, we do have a list for annoying duos, meaning like the game likes to put them with someone else, and that's like the heavy gunner from Extraction Point and the other heavy with the nail gun. They usually pair them together. But I think the most annoying are probably those ninja dudes in the first Fear game, Replica Assassins. They were annoying, and the drones, the automated drones that just appear on the office levels and then never appear again in the game for some reason. Because, yeah, I'd say those two are really annoying.
Alright, we have
and the Nightcrawler elites from Perseus Mandate were kind of annoying.
Alright, we have a question.
Oh god, pink.
We have a question from Evil Inc. Hey, glad to be back in a stream with y'all. Going back to some of the classic creepypasta lists, how long would it take to stitch those horror movie and video clips together in number transitions?
I don't know. That's a very good question. I don't actually know that.
And
Probably a
then
long
we-
time.
And then we have a question from PM Conspiracy. What video game hoaxes did you guys believe in at first?
I still believe in it now, and that's the bee Pokemon thing where you have to hold up and B, whatever. I still believe in that because it works
Yeah.
for me. Like every time when I played it, I still assume you press that button up and B for it to work. So I naturally think
Yeah.
that one still works. And what was the other one? I remember.
Keko Man asks, "What if
Luigi. That was another one I believed in too.
Oh.
Yeah. Keko Man asks, "What if you say MacB in reference to the Star Fox planet?"
Oh. It detonates the planet. Oh.
What was?
That's
No, I'm getting confused. Macbeth with was it Katina or Katrina? The one with Bill in it. Yeah, I'm getting confused with that planet. I'm not sure. I didn't really like Macbeth in Star Fox 64. I liked it in the original.
Alright, we have a question from Hawkinator.
Oh yeah, the Hawkster.
Hawkinator. Sorry, my bad. Question for Tats and Solace. What enemy do you consider as the most annoying enemy ever from any game?
Well, I'd still say flying enemies. Ones that you can see them up there, they're firing at you, and no matter where you go, they're flying further away, still shooting at you. I hate enemies that do that.
Yeah.
They annoy me so much. Or enemies you just cannot kill.
Less about a particular enemy and more of like an enemy trope. And yeah, it's flying enemies or ones that keep you from actually playing the game, like ones that hold you down or slow you down or don't let you attack. Like those are really annoying.
Alright. Undead Prince of Chaos asks, out of all the SCP Sedition interview videos you've done so far, which one was your favorite and the one you had the most fun working on?
Does the other one count too? Because I did the Desire camera. That's my favorite one still. But if you're doing the interviews, I'd still say 035 is my favorite one.
Yeah. Pretty much same answer, really. I think because when one person's having fun with Sedition, usually it's like a thing where it spreads. Like it's like, oh, it's because we're doing a fun episode. So usually a lot of people are gonna have, or at least the people working on them, like a huge chunk of them are gonna have the same opinion. Because it's like we're all experiencing it together. And again, most of the Sedition stuff was formed by the term of like, wouldn't that be cool if, and then the episodes will form.
There's a heartbeat sound in here?
Yeah, there's footsteps, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna break this level again with my flashlight like the other
Your
level.
Flashlight, yep.
This flashlight breaks so many maps for some reason. I don't know why. It always does.
Which way is it? That's the right side. Left side. Oh.
Alright, Dante says, Jeff,
Yep.
Yo, Tats, I got the stuff and set the lab up, but I think cooking the stuff is a bad idea. I sent the recipe on Discord. Is this right?
Wait, what? Hang on.
Alright, we have a question from Pointman Productions.
Not sure what to say to reply to that answer.
We have a question from Pointman Productions. How does it feel that Tats Top Videos has become a household name?
I appreciate that, but whenever I just feel like sometimes I feel like I get like left behind, I guess. But I'm really, really appreciative that you guys are still like supporting us and still liking our content.
Wait,
yeah, and that
hold up on
yeah,
that.
so
Hold up on
Carry
that,
on.
Tats.
Yes.
Dragonberry Mead has gifted 5 memberships to Tats Top Videos.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate
Nice.
that. Thank you. And where did that come from?
I thought that was
But
you.
Yeah, we appreciate that. That was me, but I don't know how I managed to.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Apparently, I
I
made a
got
noise.
nothing.
I did it
Oh
again.
yeah.
Alright, you
5
guys know the
memberships.
drill. We need 5 times the hearts for Dragon Mead.
And then you gotta honk Freddy's nose. Beep.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
There we
That'll
go.
be your hearts in the chat.
Solace, you left your hat behind.
Oh man, not again.
And
My
then
30-gallon
Dante
hat.
Crisis says, Tats isn't meant to know how to answer. Come on,
Yeah.
what does she expect from me?
Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go?
We go up here, I think.
Oh, right.
Where you at?
Right here.
There you are.
Alright, we have a question from Mr. ERJ to Tats. You mentioned having used 3ds Max in the past. Would you recommend folks try that software at least once, or just stick to using Blender?
If you're curious to try it, 1 second. I'd say if you're curious to try 3ds Max, go ahead. But it could be a little bit complicated, and not really like very friendly in terms of like UI and stuff. But I'd say go for it, try it. But you probably prefer Blender. It seems a lot more simpler. Having just used 3ds Max for so long, and then started using Blender, I feel Blender is a lot more simpler to use. So yeah, there's that. So.
All right.
But I'd say if you want to try 3ds Max, try it. See what you think.
Kirintic says, I have a fear of backwards music, so my friends decided to mess with me while I was sleeping by playing the Ben Drown theme. So imagine being in a dark room with that shit playing in the background.
Oh boy.
Alright, Hawk has a question. Tats, out of all the hardest modes you've played, what game do you find has the hardest difficulty, and if you completed it, how did it feel?
I found, trying to do Gears of War 1 on Insane with a friend that kept dying over and over again, that was really irritating because Gears of War 1 on Insane difficulty, like if your partner gets down, that's it, they're dead. You gotta do the whole level, you do that whole checkpoint again, and there's no revive system like in Gears of War 2 and 3. So that was a pain. Also, I'd say like trying to beat Fear 1 on extreme difficulty, that was difficult too. Like that's not playing about if you play Fear 1 on the hardest difficulty. But yeah, this is gonna sound really dumb, but playing like Fractured Butthole South Park, that was difficult on like the hardest difficulty. But maybe that was just me being sucking at the game. But yeah, they're the 3 I found difficult. So
Alright, GG.
You need to see this. Look at this.
Asks, how many boots you got, Tats? GG Twin B asks, how many boots you got?
How many? Oh well, okay. That's an interesting question.
No, not boots, as in the shoe wear.
Yeah, boots as the shoe wear. Yeah, how many I have? I would probably say I have a lot, like a lot. It's way too many. Probably 20, 22 pairs. But then some of them, unfortunately, they don't fit or they're too tight. So I'm willing to like give them to someone for a cheap price. So yeah. Oh yeah, I really should like take a photograph of all the ones I have and show it. It's kind of funny.
Alright, we have a question from. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll back up for questions. We have a question from Katopolis. Question for Tats. Hopefully not a touchy subject, but long ago you used to play dead or alive, with someone you said was your sister, but later disavowed them. What came of that situation?
All right. Yes, her. She was pretending to be someone. This was actually, it wasn't a sibling of mine. But she was pretending to be someone she wasn't, and I thought that was the name of her. And because I've never really met her before. It turns out after speaking to some family members that I found out her real name, and because she had made a YouTube account and pretending to be someone else that I thought was her. But no, I still keep in contact with this person. She is basically still a little bit weird in the head. But she's not doing that crazy shit as much anymore. I told her not to. I will delete her. I will have nothing to do with her again if she did that sort of stuff. But she's gone the right path now. But yeah, that was an annoying thing what she did, because she lied to everyone on YouTube saying she was someone when she wasn't. And she's not on YouTube anymore. She deleted her account and everything. But that is what happened. And I'm sorry if anyone fell into that drama back then, because I was not happy with her. So,
Alright, then...
she went by the name of Arissa back then, that's what I remember. It's a stupid name of Arissa, who was apparently some model back then that she was pretending to be. And yeah, I was not a very happy person.
Alright, we have a question from Evil Inc. What are your views and thoughts on the analog horror genre or the current state of horror on YouTube as a whole, in conjunction with the classic or current creepypasta status?
I don't know. What about you, Jeff?
Not really. I'm not much into analog horror.
I know a lot. I know someone who is into analog horror a lot. But I really need to. I mean, it's an interesting topic and everything. But yeah, I really need to look more into that. Again, the ones I've seen was like the one again, the grave something with the skeleton going into someone's house, smile tapes, and Mandela catalog. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just had a bang. I don't know what that was.
No.
Dante says, "Tell
Yes.
Days, I don't want to hear about the fractured butthole being hard. I did the evil within on Akuma. You know what that did to me?"
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I mean, I didn't know like hard games. Like, I don't generally play games on hard. I used to like back then try hard, but I don't do that now. But yeah, and I know you do all of the. I mean, you Dante also did. Well, what happened to my character? You also did the recording for us for the what the fuck Easter eggs. And you did that Black Mesa hat. That hat thing. Yeah, Dante recorded that for us. And I really appreciate them doing that, so thank you.
Also, I said that wrong. It's Akumu, not Akuma.
Okay.
And then... Okay, let's see, we have a question from Point Man Productions. Tats, did you ever try Perseus Mandate on Extreme? I found it way harder than Fear 1.
I did not play it on Extreme, no. So I'm just falling very fast. But yes, I've not tried it on Extreme. I didn't want to I want to keep my controllers intact, I think. So, I used to rage a lot of video games, like really slam my controller down and break things. I did it to Dead Rising 1. I actually got so angry I snapped the disc. But I got the digital version now, so because I was doing the 7-day survivor achievement and I was fighting Cliff. And he basically stun locked me and I couldn't heal myself, and that really annoyed me. So if you've played Dead Rising 1, you'll understand like how annoying that game is.
Alright, Wesker Rebirth says, "Hey, whenever you get to my question, I would like to know 2 things. 1, can you make a sequel to the Abandoned Places of the World video? And 2, whatever happened to Kenshin?"
for the abandoned one, I don't know yet because like I really don't want to use other people's because most of the content for who do those abandoned places, they're probably like urban explorers and they're legit photographers. So I really don't want to use their content without like proper speaking to them first. Possibly, I don't know yet. Depends how popular people want that video to another video like that to be made. But I'll look into it. And when it comes to Kenshin, I don't know. I did speak to him once. He was going for a rough time. He had asked for help for something. And then that was it. He didn't want to be friends with me anymore for some reason. Okay, I don't know why, but yeah, I said I can still be friends and continue being friends with you, but he's kind of like just gave me the shoulder and didn't want to keep in contact. So I was like, okay. And that was the last I heard. So,
But
but
yeah.
fair play to him. All the best. That's what I say. So yeah.
All right. Next question is from trying to pick out a good one. Evil Inc. Last question from me. How long have you had and drawn your Sona since your channel, or long before? Thank you for answering all our questions.
Oh, you're good. Well, as in the character I am.
Yeah, your persona.
All right. Yeah. If you've seen me on my YouTube page, that's me right there. I don't know. I always feel like I'm an ugly person, but yeah, I've always gone for like the sort of black leather look, goth type with the purple hair. But I've had it for quite a long time. Way back since probably when I was on 2007, I think 2008. So I used to dress like this when I used to go to high school as well. So yeah, I just like the thing and sort of the attire and everything. I just kept with it. I really liked it.
All
But
right,
yeah, for a long time.
we have a question from Mercetin. I want to
Mhm.
ask this, but what is your favorite non-human villain in a video game?
Non-human. Well, like a
For-
monster.
Monster, alien, like beast, whatever.
Hmm.
Just as long as it's not human.
Okay.
For me, that is a tough one.
That is tough.
Because one of my favorites is actually the Prophet of Truth. And another one of my favorites is, like Dragon Meat just said, Bowser.
Hmm. That's that. Yeah, I can't say. I can't really think of one off the top of my head.
Tats, I'm going to pause
What?
you right there before you answer that question. We have a $1.99 donation from PM Conspiracy. I love Fred Durst.
Yo, Fred Durst.
Cool. Thanks for the donation. Thank you. Yeah, Fred Durst.
Shout out to Fred Durst.
Yes. But yeah, still thinking of that boss one. Yeah, I don't really know. You say like, well, I don't know. You say monster. You can't really say GLaDOS, right?
I mean, robots and AI do count too.
Yeah, just anything that ain't human.
Hmm. Straight off the bat, no, I can't think of a good one. I'm sure there is. If I put my mind to it, I could probably come up with something right now. But damn, I just right off the bat, no, I can't think of one. I'd probably agree with you though and say Bowser. Bowser's very iconic.
Yeah, for me, it's either Bowser or the Prophet of Truth.
Would you call Hanya from Ghostwire Tokyo a villain? Like, he's more humanoid. No, I don't know. I won't say he's a monster. No, I can't really have him.
If I assume you know who the Prophet of Truth is.
Can you tell me?
The Prophet of Truth is the main leader of the Covenant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You must be silenced. Rather saggy fellow.
Because think about this for a second. He sacrificed his entire Covenant empire. He sacrificed the lives of his comrades. He put the brutes at risk, tried to slaughter the elites, and let high charity fall to the infection of the flood just for him to become the chance of being a god.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah. It just felt really good putting that sword through him.
You can tell Arbiter like had a fun time with that.
Oh yeah.
Like that was so satisfying for him.
Yeah.
And then we have a question from. And then we have. Oh wait, before we ask Hawk's question, we have a What is that? £5 donation from Dante Crisis.
Thank you so much.
Just do you know, Tats? I will never give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Are you seeing this?
Seeing what now?
Is that me right there?
Where?
Right there. I'm and the chat can see it, but I'm here. Why is there another me there?
Alright,
I will
now to
investigate this.
Hawk's question.
There.
Question for all of you. What is your favorite soundtrack for a game?
Oh, my favorite soundtrack? Yume Kuki. By far, that is my favorite soundtrack. The game it came out in 2007 and it's still being updated to this day. There's now over 900 levels and each one has a sort of theme. In fact, I can say that some of the music I use is from that game. In terms of the SCP ambiences, yeah, they're from that game. I love that game so much. You can play it for free on the browser, Yume Kuki online. You can play with people. Great game.
Alright.
What about you, Jeff? Solace, favorite music?
Before I answer that, let's get some hearts in the chat for Dante Crisis's donation before it goes away.
Yes.
Yeah, whoop.
Also, I would say check out Dante's stream if you ever get the chance, because he's really, really amazing at streams and games. You should check him out. He puts a lot of effort into his stuff.
Here, I could put a heart on the expression. Check it out.
Check out Dante Crisis.
Here, you can do it right here. Or you can...
Yeah, like that.
Little hearts.
Like that.
I forgot we can do that.
Yeah, the emoticon thing.
Don't let me.
And then next up, Now, to answer my part of that question, do I seriously have to tell you, Tats? You know it at this point.
Arc.
Arc.
I'm gonna turn into a cursed avatar right now, and it's gonna annoy someone called Cameron, Blue Cameron.
If he's still here.
And then we have a question.
Put this here.
We have a question from Shadow Killer. What staff members are still part of the Tats team?
Like from the original?
Like the OGs.
The OG will be Sixy. Sixy is the voice of 049 in our seditions. And yeah, he started 2010. Actually, or maybe 2009. He's the OG one. Like, he's still with us to this day. Then probably Phoenix. Phoenix is the he was the voice for you hear him in the original Scariest SCPs. He was the one that talks about the coffin with like these sort of images coming down. Like if you look right here at this scene, this thing comes right up to the camera. That was what Phoenix was saying. And he also was one of the voices for the Hunter cars in the Scariest SCPs 3. So yeah. It was one of
Alright.
the.
Dante
But yeah, those
says,
ones.
Dante says, "All right, I must bow out, and as I do have some stream stuff and editing to do on my side. Much love to
Okay.
all. Later, Jeff,
Thanks for hanging out.
Cats, and the rest."
Thanks for hanging out,
Mhm.
Dante. And yeah,
Yeah.
do check out Dante's streams. He's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, thanks very much for hanging out.
And then we have a question from Postman Productions. Would you guys ever make an indie movie?
I don't know where we could start with that.
No. I mean, maybe animations, but I don't think it would be like a movie. Where that would involve a level of coordination and skill that we just do not possess.
Alright, then we have one last question from...
I like your cut, G.
Then we have one last question from Mercenton. Okay, last question for you guys. What is your favorite enemy in video games?
Favorite enemy? I don't think I have a favorite enemy. I mean, there's a list we're doing of funny enemies, but yeah, in terms of favorite enemy, Yeehaw Grublin from Banjo-Tooie. There you go. That one. Yeehaw. Yeah, that one.
That's the one I quote the most.
And then Shadow Killer says, "I'm going to go. I enjoyed the stream. Keep up the good work."
Thanks very much. Thanks for hanging out.
You have a good one.
Yeah, you take care.
Let's see. Oops.
Man, we have been going for 3 hours.
There you go. Okay.
Wait, what did you turn into? Oh, I thought you turned
No,
into
no,
something.
no, I was just putting stickers down.
Oh, okay.
The safe for work one. No, all of mine are safe for work. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Ideally, that should be the model I would be in this area. What was the name of this level again?
Pool room aesthetic or something like that. Let me see.
Alright, Merceton
Whoa.
says, "Okay, gonna get going, probably play Force Unleashed, but I am happy to be in this stream. I'm honored. Take care, guys."
Take care.
Yeah,
Thanks for hanging out.
Take care. Oh, it's aesthetic
What do
pool
you-
room.
What do you guys
Okay.
think? Should we keep going with the stream, or do you think we should stop it right here?
No, it's up to the stream. I mean, I'm.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. Seriously,
Alright.
this was just a test stream
Yeah.
to see how what people think of thought of it.
Let's see.
Alright, so I'm going to leave this up to the chat. Do you want to continue the stream, or do you think this would be a good time to stop the stream?
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to find another place if that's the case. Let me see. I keep pressing the wrong button.
Alright, Kyler Wolfie says, "Hey yo, sorry I'm late. Still curious to know, if you guys did more SCP vids, think you can give a friend of mine a shot of voice acting in one of them?"
What's this?
We'll have to see on that though, because we do have a. I think narration is down at the moment. Like we have enough, but we do have like the recruitment form. I think that's on our Discord.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, it'll be on our Discord link. I think we have like a recruitment link you click on. But I think narration is, in terms of narration, our posts are full at the moment. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Alright, Kyler Wolfie says, "Keep it going, by the way, the stream," but Bulbasaur617 says, "Nah, I think this is enough."
We can meet somewhere in the middle. We'll do a quick run through of something. And then
We can do that.
we have epilogue.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Which one's part 1 and part 2? Which one's the one in the subway? Let's see. Let's just do the first one. We'll do it in order. Friends Plus. Wild West.
Wild West. We are doing common enemies in games too, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably the same thing I did with common levels. But that means like just recording enemies in the wild, like Pokemon Snap, you know?
Yeah. Well, what if you're gonna have to find ways of like modding your game so that like you don't get aggro.
Yep, that is true.
Not every game's gonna have photo mode or peaceful.
Alright, Kyler Wolfie says, cool. Okay, cool. If you happen to do a recruiting, then let me know.
Okay.
Will do.
I mean, to be fair, we're constantly looking for new members.
Well, mainly in the gameplay recording.
Yeah,
like,
mainly
that's what
in
we're
the
kinda
gameplay
short on.
department. My department is short.
Because like everyone wants to be a voice actor, so we have like tons of applications, and the slot's always getting filled. But it's like it's hard to find someone with like a ton of games to find the time to record stuff. That one's like far more in demand. So it's like we constantly needed those. Let's see. Epilogue. Organism. Let's see. You left your shoes.
No, my boots are still on.
Oh, well, these are mine then. My loafers.
Ew, gross.
Though you dissing my airwalks
Yeah.
from
Dude.
Payless. No, my Skechers.
Platform boots are where it's at.
Alright, Undead Prince of Chaos says, speaking of recruiting, if you ever need help with models of objects for videos, I'd be more than willing to help. Make some
okay, cool.
for you, since as I am skilled in Blender, but you might have to do the
Awesome.
porting.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll bear that in mind.
For that, you can join the Discord and like share stuff, and it's just easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually where most of us congregate. Well, maybe not me as much, but like most of the other team members.
Alright, we have a question from Dragonberry Mead. If you drink, what is your favorite alcoholic drink?
Unfortunately, I don't drink.
Not
The most I go is like soda. That's it. Yeah.
Christopher
Phone call, I'm slipping away.
Christopher Benoit asks, do you care if people use emulators to play certain games?
I'm fine with it. Some games nowadays you can't even you can't play, and sometimes the company's gone bust. They don't no longer exist. So it's a great idea to like sometimes relieve how much work goes into some of these games that developers made, and you get to experience and play it. So yeah, I mean some games are on abandonware. What about you, Solace?
What was the question?
About like it's about emulated games,
Okay,
Well, Jeff will repeat it.
Okay, the question was, do you care if people use emulators to play certain games?
Oh, I don't care. That's their own business.
What about you, Jeff?
What about me? I don't care. But
yeah.
I can tell you someone that does care.
Yeah.
Nintendo. Let's see. Look at my little Christmas tree. I lost hand tracking for a second.
Yes.
Mine.
Yeah.
Solace, that has got to hurt.
No. Not when you've worked up calloused lips like mine.
Kissing a pine tree? I think that's what it was. Kiss a cactus.
Yeah. I live around cactus. I built up an immunity. I only cry for 45 minutes.
I guess you could call it a prick on the cheek.
Yeah. Mm. You're missing the point.
You're missing the point.
Hey, none of that talk here.
Yeah. An egg?
An egg?
Yeah, there's an egg over here. Wait a second. Okay. Alright. I thought it was moving. I was like,
Gonna get my boots all wet.
Nah.
But Tats, why can't we say stuff like this? We're sure to get a spike in popularity.
I hear enough from Jeff when Jeff does the jokes.
Yeah.
It's like all the time. And he gets the bonking stick from that cat avatar that I use. Speaking of
Yes.
cats. Is it one of
Teddy
those
bear.
ones where you get up to the screen and it's all fuzzy? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it has that shader thingy. I don't even know what you call it. Ooh. Teddy bears everywhere. This teddy bear is smoking a cigarette.
Kyler Wolfie says, "Me though, I hate cactuses. Damn things always prick me and my car wheels. Curse the dry heat of Arizona."
That'll do it.
Looks like someone hasn't grown a spine.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I like that SpongeBob skit with Santa where he just goes apeshit for no reason. He starts geeking.
So, Kyler, what you're telling me is those cactuses are a thorn in your side.
Stop it.
Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure we're about to get a barrel of laughs.
Bro.
Get it? Because barrel cactus?
Oh,
Yeah.
barrel.
No one's laughing.
If I could reach my my cricket noise sound effect. Oh, I have a mosquito sound effect too. The sound of mosquitoes haunt my nightmares forever.
It's just the no one's laughing. It's just that we in the background.
Oh, little fucking cough.
Okay, we have a question from Bulbasaur617. Which of these places do you think you guys rather spend a night at? An abandoned theme park, an abandoned movie theater, or an abandoned mall?
Movie theater, then you can just put some movies on and eat all the food in the food court.
Well, I don't know if it's serviced, but if it's only one night, I'll just do a theme park. Cause I can live one night without food and stuff. I can slurp up the popcorn that was left like 20 years ago off the
Sounds
sidewalk.
nasty.
I'll peck at it like a chicken.
Peck at it like a raven. That's what you are.
Yep.
Damn, I guess we have everything planned for movie night.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's in here?
God, the chat is gonna hate me by the end of this.
There's a pigeon in here. There's another pigeon in there.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there?
I've never seen
There's
that before.
moth. Lamp.
Auroras. 2 auroras in here.
Mm.
Can you go in there? Oh, you can. Yeah. There's another egg.
Another egg.
You can't grab it or anything. ASMR in
Yeah.
here.
Right? I was in there earlier. I was like, oh yeah. Sleepy.
For me though, like when it comes to set, like I can't be dealing with noise. I have to put. I have really sensitive ears, so when I go to bed, pop goes in the earplugs, and there's complete silence.
I warmed it up for you. I put it with
You-
light bulbs, just like you asked.
Gross. Big ass light bulbs too.
Well,
Damn.
cats,
Right.
I guess we've only begun to crack the case.
Oh.
What? I didn't get it. The egg was in. Yeah, but the egg was in there. That was like 2 minutes ago, Jeff. You're too far behind.
Oh.
Well, allow me.
There's a floor above us.
Well, allow me to brighten your day.
An egg?
An egg.
What a warning if anyone that has a fear of moths.
Fear of moths.
Yeah,
The lamp. They are kind of freaky looking.
there.
Oh, cool. I never even noticed them.
And there.
They're friend-shaped.
Yeah, but I don't. Like, compared to butterflies, I just like. Eh.
You don't like butterflies?
No, compared to butterflies, these things are just like. Eh.
Oh, well, they're not
very
there to look
not very
sexy.
nice looking at. Oh, it
That's
actually
not
moves.
very nice.
It's animated.
For a
That's cool.
creature whose name rhymes with goth, you sure don't like them.
Hey. No, we don't go down. We don't think like that. Okay.
Cyber moth. Oh.
we do not think like that. Cybermoth.
Yeah. Pending.
Okay. Kinetic says, "You wanna know a crazy thing when me and my friends watched your non-gaming creepypasta? Every
What's that?
time they would watch the Russian sleep experiment, they would always get a weird feeling in their stomachs."
Perfect.
A weird feeling.
Excellent.
Excellent, Smithers.
Excellent, Smithers.
Well,
We wouldn't-
into the pyramid we go.
Solace, have you been over there yet?
Yeah, it'll drop your frames though.
Oh, okay. I know.
wanna try
I haven't
though?
been over
We
there.
can go.
No. I
Let's
don't know.
go.
I know the disco's over there.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the disco.
And they never fixed the. Okay.
We're gonna make your headset explode.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Dead Rising.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna hate me, but I prefer Dead Rising 4 over Dead Rising 1 because of the trauma. Dead Rising 1. It's there, so let's
Yeah.
move on by it.
Oh yeah. All right. It's in this building. I thought it was in that one.
I just found 4 more. Fun, no time limit. It was the story's kind of dumb. I hated Vic
Yeah.
in it, but
Oh.
I generally 4 was more
Yeah.
fun. 1 was just this time limit. I hated the AI survivor thing.
Yeah. I think my headset's handling this pretty good. I hope this music ain't copyright.
No, I'm pretty sure it's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
look, it's another
Yeah.
pigeon there.
Oh, another pigeon with a top hat.
How are they
Wait,
just doing this
wait.
in the middle of a cathedral and everything? What?
There was a disco in that church? That's unbelievable.
No. We're gonna ban you. Is there a way to mute?
I'm gonna kick you so hard. I'm joking.
I think I'm gonna kick your ass. Just straight up. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my boot in sideways.
Yes, I'm gonna put on the biggest pair of boots I have, my 20-inch ones, and I'm gonna.
Man,
Mm.
I'm at a
Let's
severe
go.
disadvantage if it's you two versus me.
Oh. Well, I didn't say anything. I'm just gonna let you do your thing. Whatever that is. With unbelievable. Let's see. Oh yes. God
this room.
himself.
Oh yeah, this room I remember. Why couldn't 343 do this in the game? In the
Well, we just port organism into Source Filmmaker and be like,
Yeah, 343. I've taken
Behold, I am God. Blah 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 blah.
So they clearly stole
Alright.
the ambient from the. No, I'm joking. They didn't.
Alright, Undead Prince of Chaos says, your Japanese creepypasta videos has to be one that truly scares me, because the entries that involve talking about them causing bad things to happen to you, and I'm a believer of the paranormal.
Oh yeah, me. No, I am too. But that sort of stuff won't affect you if you're not in. Like, if you're in Japan, yeah, that probably will. But if you're like doing the 10-day trip, it's not going to affect you if you're not living in Japan. So a lot of people just think that it's going to make them like freak out, that it's going to, mess with them. But no, only if you're in Japan, it will probably do something. But yeah, none of those will affect you. Legit.
Eye Opener says, love your videos.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Hands are getting tired, so I just put the camera down.
I'm at my moonshine distillery in the church where nobody would expect.
Alright, Dragonberry Mead asks, have you ever had any paranormal experiences?
Oh yeah, I've had quite a few. I said this before in one of my other the live stream I think we did back in the summer. Was it last year? I can't remember. But it was about 3 or 4 in the morning, I think, because I used to live in a garden shed. I'm not joking. For about 5 years, it was like a converted shed, and I remember I was just taking a walk in the garden, and I remember looking out over I peeked out over the top of my door, garden. What do you call it? Fence door. And because there's a roundabout right there, like in Europe, it's like a roundabout. You go around, and I looked over and I saw like a woman walking really fast. And she was like an elderly woman too. But when all the cars were going by her, like the lights would shine on her, but she wasn't casting a shadow. But she was walking unnecessarily fast, like for like someone that elderly, and hunched over, but walking really, really fast, like double, triple speed than I would normally think. And I'm thinking, what? I was looking like that can't be right. But yeah, but all the cars were not casting shadows on this figure walking by, and that was really creepy. I don't know what that was about. So that always baffled me. And I've also walked. I don't know whether this house I'm in currently is haunted, because I hear bangs all the time on the roof, on the walls, windows. I have walked down the corridor before, and I have seen like a looming shadow of someone looking down, like just looping on me. That freaked me out. And I've walked down the corridor, and I felt the ground rise up, and then as if something went underneath the floor. But we have like wooden floors, so I don't know how that works. So they're the creepiest moments I've had in my paranormal experiences. So yes.
The fact that you were able to get out of that shed and finally have a room of your own, it almost makes me want to shed a tear.
I swear, Jeff. I will kick you. I'm willing to kick you really hard.
This is like whenever like a parent, like their kid starts acting up in front of like guests, because the kid knows they can't be punished, but like later on, that parent's gonna whoop that kid's ass.
We'll animate my character with the platform boots on, just kicking a green parrot, because that's what you are in this game, VR chat. You're that green parrot.
It's gonna make the Gary's Mod thud noise, the spam one whenever it glitches out.
Yep. Nice. Love it when Oblivion did that too. Like you'll get the guard stuck in the wall.
Yeah, I love when games do that.
Alright, so we do have. So Kyler Wolf says, "Hey, Tats, you should jot down on the list of top 10s or so. This time, add the local folklore or mythological creatures that exist in America, like the Jersey Devil or the Dover Demon, etc."
That is planned. Because we did British Isles. I was thinking of doing that too, and there's but then I don't know what counts as like whether we're doing. Is that actual list or is that more like creepypasta? Because sometimes, if you think about Japanese creepypastas, like most of them were just urban legends and yokai. So I don't know whether that would be classified as creepypasta or not, like an American creepypasta. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it is an idea. And like I said, I will take that under advice and think about doing that in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'll step away for a second.
Okay.
Alright, we have a thing from Dragonberry Mead. I used to have a lot, but I recently found out that sometimes get what is called hypnopompic hallucinations when I wake up, so my mind's playing bad tricks on me.
Right.
And then Dragonberry Meat also said, Tats kicks her employees confirms. You heard that, right?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh,
Thanks,
welcome back,
Solace.
Azul. Silver says, I know you don't like GTA 4, but be honest, the theme was a banger.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing it's just the whole game is just like a dark sort of. I mean, it will be on our list for like dark games with a dark, depressing setting. That is a list we plan to do. But yeah, I just felt like that from playing San Andreas to this, I was mildly disappointing because of like you get all this money and you can't really do much of it. And the clothes weren't very good either. There was more locations in San Andreas, like all these different locations, and when you're in Liberty City, everything just felt the same. It's how I felt with Saints Row 3. From Stillwater to Stillport, it just big disappointment for me.
Alright. Azul says that hip wiggle.
Oh, yeah, get used to it.
And then Azul also says, under law, I cannot admit whether or not I was kicked by Tats.
Oh, yes. That's why we made spider enemies in games.
Undead Prince of Chaos asks, have you ever considered doing top PS1 style indie games? Because there are a lot of amazing PS1 style indie games like Hypnagogia and Dusk, if it counts as one.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool idea. I don't know, we could like PS1 retro styled horror games.
Yeah.
I suppose we could try and do something like that. Yeah.
All right. Silver asks, have you played the GTA Stories games like Vice City Stories and Liberty City Stories?
Unfortunately, no. I've not played. I've heard good things about them. I think they were only on the PlayStation Portable. I think. Am I wrong on that? I can't remember. But yeah, I've never had a PlayStation system, so I've never played them.
And then Azul says in all caps, so I have to yell for this. You made me write that whole fucking video.
Yes. Only because of what you did to me in Tower. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, I just went in there.
I had to go in there at least once. The orb of confusion.
Yes.
And then Azul says, oh yeah, I did vomit on your boots as Conquer.
Yeah, that's not on. Like I'm not gonna have that.
Don't worry,
Oh,
Azul.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure during that time, Tats gave you a kick in the right direction.
I swear, Jeff.
You're going in the trouble dungeon.
You're going in the cage again. No parrot feed for you.
I'm just gonna have that same part of I Love Beijing Tiananmen playing.
Hong Kong 97, that song.
Yeah, you're just
that
gonna
music.
hear that on loop. Just that part.
Well, we're gonna put Jeff in this chair and then in the cage and then just shut the door with that song playing.
Dragonberry Mead asks, can you say Iris wristwatch 3 times really fast?
Iris wristwatch. Iris. I can't do it that fast. I'm not very good with those type of things.
Oh.
Azul says Tats dropped me out a window.
I did in Tower Unite. I was not happy. Do you know how expensive these boots are?
Kyler Wolf says, sweet mother of God, not this again. How about as a fellow Scots Irish heritage, I give you a pair of sunglasses instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this camera reminds me of like backroom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Thursday Boy in Little Sock Puppet says hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
And then Cartolful HD says, come on, SCP Sedition when?
Oh, when's it coming out? Well, once we get haunted buildings and survival horror games, because that is the next list that we are working on. We have the scripts already handed out to the narrators. I still need to record some entries myself, gameplay-wise. Spoilers, one of them is Phasmophobia. I need to record it in... We've done it normally, I just want to do a bit of it in VR. And then, after that list, it is the horror anomaly games that a lot of people voted for. The next horror entry. And then it is SCP Sedition 978, The Desire Camera Part 2. And then, in June, we have the Scariest SCP-2 Remastered. That's going to be the anniversary for that one. So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a bench. I thought it was like a monument for a second.
Nope. It is what's a monument to fucking sitting my lazy ass down. Oh. All right, we're good.
Quick little sit down, energy,
Yep.
back into it.
Back to it.
How's it feel to be out of the lab in the Foundation watch?
Right. Yeah. I love me a good pigeon.
Oh, Jesus, that is big. I didn't even see that. You can go in the pharmacy on the right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is funny. A funny story that my friend Unrested told me. So in Japan, there was this. I think some like American sold this screen sign in Japan, and he thought it was a hospital. So he peed in the window, and it was full of construction equipment. And he then wrote in his blog saying like Japan's hospitals are dirty and disgusting. They have like construction equipment everywhere. Not realizing that this green thing isn't mean hospital. In Japan, this green thing means construction. It's a construction company. Good job. So, yeah.
So well, there's a suspicious amount of jackhammers here.
Yeah, right? They just leave it in the hospital. I was like, okay.
Tyler Wolf says, speaking of horror, have you ever watched or heard of the Lost Tapes, guys? A wannabe offshoot side project horror story mockumentary series by guess what? By guess what? Animal Planet.
Lost Tapes, I think I've heard of it before. It does ring a bell. But the other one, no, I can't say I have seen that one. Wait, is Lost Tapes? Did they say Lost Tapes was analog horror? I don't know. Jeff?
I don't know.
Lost Tapes is a program that's aired on Animal Planet.
Oh, my bad. I thought they said it was two things. Like there was two things. Like one was called
No.
Lost Tapes, and okay, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, but yeah, I can't say I've heard of that before.
Alright, we have a question from Kartoffel
Mhm.
HD. In your 343 edition, loved it by the way, do you think he is actually God, or are you guys are you guys part of the people who question his omnipotence lore-wise?
Well, there was the funny thing was there was two ways we were gonna do 343. One was the whole religious thing, which is what we went with, and there was another one which was just this god that just didn't care type of god. He was like, the way he came across it in the wiki article was he didn't come across it. He was just like, yeah, go and get a hamburger, come back, chill, laugh about it, sort of thing. And that was the other version of God we were going to go with, but we went with the religious one in the end. I personally don't think he is. He pretends to be God, like the real God, but I don't think he is. Like, again, why would he be at the Foundation if he could be anywhere else? And if he was God, why doesn't he stop most of this stuff happening? And why does he not see 682 if he calls himself the Almighty God? Why can't he see 682? Again, that doesn't make sense. So that's my theory. I don't think he's the real God. What about you, Jeff and Solace?
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
He can bribe me.
Wesker Reaper says, this VR world has such atmosphere.
It does. Yeah, this is one of
that's
the
our
better
favorites.
ones. Yeah. I really love this place.
And then,
I'm gonna, like, if we do best VR chat maps, and I'm gonna have to put this on there. Like, most of the levels that he's made is really, really good. They're huge.
And then Darth Vader says, hello there folks, and I see you're exploring Soviet buildings and stuff on your stream.
Yeah, this whoever the creator of this map, yeah, you can tell there's this sort of like architecture and stuff is Soviet-esque thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic and everything, the setting, the theme.
Ready for the best part right now when we go down there. Watch this. Right there, look at that. I don't know how they even did this. How did you even make that? It baffles me how you even make something like this.
Alright, we have a question from Pointman Production. What is your guys' opinion on Watch Mojo?
Okay. Laughter. Well, no, I'm joking. They do good content. I just think they do too much content. You're going to run out of material. But yeah, they do. If it's not, I just think if it's not game related, they can do other things. I think it's good. But yeah, well, I was recognized by them once in one of their videos. But
yeah, you were featured in one of their lists.
wait, I was?
I think I remember.
Yeah, you pranked them?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That was years later when I did the scary Easter eggs. I had made you know the teddy bear thing from Fear 3 that I said was real and it's not. Like, I wanted to see how many people fell for it and not try it out for themselves. So I think either Watch Mojo or some other company, they believed me when I said about the teddy bear being real. And I'm like, come on, guys! If you've actually tested the game out, it's not. It does not end the game. It's just I wanted to see how many people like believed it.
Yeah, the end of the day, it was a vibe check to see who did their research and who didn't. Because if you had did your research, you would know that was a hoax.
Yep. that
Or you'd be like, oh, I
Azul
found nothing in the
says
files or anything.
they also take footage without asking them.
they do. They have definitely done that.
We've arrived again.
We've arrived.
Check your gear.
That's it. Check your gear. Yeah.
I want the new map to drop.
Well, for Faz.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want the new models to drop.
Alright,
Customize.
Kirintic says, have y'all ever emulated games?
I don't really
Yeah.
do that much.
I've had to for various reasons, like certain games I had to do it, and especially ones which have music and I don't want music in it. I would go into the engine and try and hack it so that I can get rid of the music and just have the sound effects. Or especially in cases where you want to get like some of the cities that we did for cities and games, I would use the free camera mode to get and use the game engine to fly around in. But these were really old games, like the N64 games. So, but yeah, and there's other things too. Like you would find, have you ever seen the YouTube channel Boundary Break? They do that sort of stuff where they see what behind the scenes. They take the camera you're not supposed to see, and you'll see things that you're like, "Wow, that's cool! I didn't know about that." So yeah, I use emulator. I mean, I've only used it for like some of the older ones. I've not done a PlayStation one before. I've never had PS2 emulator or PS1 emulator.
Alright,
So.
I can tell you're getting tired, Tats.
Me? No, I have I have some soda on my table. Seriously, I'm good.
I'm getting wired.
Tired.
I woke up at like 4. I went to bed really late
well,
last
I
night.
think we do. We'll probably have to end it here.
Yeah, well, Solace has to do some stuff anyway. So
I gotta cook dinner. I haven't even eaten today, and it is 7 o'clock p.m. here.
And then
damn.
And then finally, we'll answer one last question. This is from Inspector Donut. Will there be a channel anniversary stream?
I hadn't actually thought about that. Actually, I suppose we could.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah, I can set everything up. We can stream it from my rig.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, don't hold us to it, but maybe, probably.
But anyways, no more questions for now. This is where we are going to end the stream. So let's get some hearts in the chat. Let's get some hearts in the chat for Tats and Solace.
And Jeff too. Jeff also. You can yourself as well.
There's all the hearts. Oh, sorry, you got an extra thumbs up. There you go.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
Heart break.
Whoops. Okay, that one. My bad.
There you go.
That's the one.
And so we will be. This is where we will end the stream.
See everyone next time.
Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. It's awesome.
We will try to.
We can post the Discord link again if you guys wanted to see. If you want to hang out or message us, you can the Discord link. So.
And then finally, okay, Dragonberry Meat says Jeff kept the stream alive. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. Tats, Solace, have you got any closing words?
I'm hungry.
Thank you everyone. Stay awesome.
And I want to thank everyone that donated to Tats today. You all are super people, and everyone that gifted memberships. This has been a wonderful stream. We will be doing more of this in the future.
And you definitely opened my eyes up for saying that you all love our content still. That gave me a lot of positive support. Keeps me going. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Alright?
Yeah. See y'all later.
Before we go, one last thing I want to do is everyone in the chat plays I Heart Tats.
Thank you.
Or any variation of that.
Yeah, you can go extra. You can even, you know, drop a donut. JK. There's a chair on top of a smaller chair. Or a smaller chair on top of a big chair.
Good.
You want
Glad to see you people are great people. Good to see you people are great
Amazing people.
Amazing people.
There you go.
All right. Well, this is it. We will see you all later.
Until next time.
Until next time.